running in the background, but I think over the day yesterday we made $18, so the bits right there just was more than I made yesterday. So thank you, seriously. That's what I mean when I say it goes a long way, because it really does. All right, let's jump into the video game now. So Warsim, I guess I'll put a marker into the chat so I know where to cut the VOD. You want to cook for yourself, I would say. Warm Shadow, especially if you have good food in the house. You should definitely cook for yourself, because that's always more satisfying in the end, in my opinion. And you always feel better after food that you cooked yourself. What's her jobs? Not for Twitch though. Anyway, Warsim, the Realm of Aslona. Has anybody here not seen this game before? Do I need to explain what this game is before we start? That's the important question I need to ask. Do I need to explain this game to you guys? Or are we all kind of on the same page? I'm just assuming that means that we all know exactly what this game is. All right, so because we all know exactly what this game is, we're going to load up a save game. Okay, fine, never mind. Then none of you do know what this game is. So this is a text-based kingdom management simulator. You could kind of call it a light 4X or grand strategy game, but it's more of a kingdom simulator because it's kind of you are a king, and this is your kingdom. Or a queen, and this is your kingdom. Or you can be called whatever you want to be called. So your royal god empire, Majesty the Third, all-powerful God Almighty, could very much be a title that you went with. We started a save yesterday. So in order to load it, I need to type in the realm of yesterday's lunch, because that is the name of our kingdom. The realm of yesterday's lunch. Oh yes, in theory you could be His Holy Highness the God Battle Pope of the Nightmare Realm if you really wanted, or you could be like Her Powerful McMajesty the Gigantic Ultimate Battle Toad. Or whatever. If you want to know how much this reminds you of DOS games, this is what it looks like. It is $7.99 in US dollars on Steam and itch.io. So if you want it DRM free, you can get it on itch. This is what the game looks like. This is it. But it's one of those games where it's more than it looks like. It's not just this. Does it require DOSBox? No. It just runs in its own window. But it's one of those games that has absolutely no right to exist, but I love the fact that it does. If I look over at the Steam page real quick, we got a good number of very positive reviews. In fact, it would have overwhelmingly positive reviews if it got over 500, I think. Yeah, I mean, it would have overwhelmingly positive reviews if it had over 500 reviews. It's very cheap. It's got a lot of depth. And I'm going to show you just how much depth it has. So he put out a Time's Up update, which just adds a couple more ways for you to die in-game. And on the Patreon, the developer described this as a small patch. Just to give you an idea, this is a small patch. Did I go to the next one? Yeah, I went to the next one. My bad. So yeah, it ends right there. Then this was the bug fixing update for that small patch. Well, you're definitely going to get grilled, guest. It's right in your name. Hello, how are you? So yeah, that's this game. But it's really cool. It procedurally generates these little faces. It's got a whole lot of depth and mini games like snail races that you can bet on. There's dancing animations, lots of other fun stuff. Apparently you can drink. I didn't realize that. But yeah, it's a great game about being, in our case, a king. And the public doesn't totally hate us. And we only have 110 men because most of them just died in a fight. We've been reigning for 4 years. We earned our throne very legitimately when they were having a grand duel, and everybody was at the arena, and then the arena mysteriously burned down in a flash fire, and every single person of any importance in the entire kingdom died in the fire. So obviously, we've completely legitimately inherited the throne from that, and now we exist here in this place, the kingdom of yesterday's lunch, and we are King Burrito. Our full title is a little bit longer than that, but I'm not going to say that it's legitimate or not legitimate. But anyway, I do have a gambling addiction, which is kind of how I'm running this. So whenever I get the opportunity to bet money on things, I bet everything. I may or may not have risked the entirety of my kingdom's riches on that. Does it work with Proton? I have no idea because I don't use Proton. But you could probably try it, and if it doesn't, you can refund it. But I assume it would. Yeah. I think yesterday someone was saying it runs fine in wine, no issues. So I don't know. It's very light. Like, it doesn't use any like memory or anything. So you could probably run it in an emulator extremely easily. But I don't know. As someone who doesn't use Linux, I don't fucking know. Not the person to ask. So I think what we're going to do actually is we're going to go to the throne room. And you enter the throne room. Your throne, and take your place on the throne of yesterday's lunch. You are told that there is a small line. Well, actually, now technically it was the day before yesterday's lunch because we made this yesterday. But yeah, I'm not sure VIP quality. I'm not the person to ask. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna see if I can do some shenanigans in the background. Hold on a second. Let me DM a person real quick. See if I can do something kind of cool. But yeah, so because technically we made this yesterday, it's now should be called the kingdom of the day before yesterday's lunch. But it's it is what it is. All right, we'll see what we can do there. Also have a thing that I need to respond to. I have a request for a child in Long Death. Well, that's a weird thing to say out loud. Someone is requesting a baby name on my Patreon over in Long Death, so we'll see what we can do. All right. So the first thing that we're going to do, I think, is we are going to... all OS is bad, yes. Use the most logic one. Everything works, mostly, on a good day. And when it breaks, you have a big nameless corporation to yell at instead of, your own shit. Well, I think before we do anything, we should we should retire from ruling the realm. I didn't even realize that was an option. Let's call a meeting of our council. You call a meeting of the council of yesterday's lunch and take your seat at the head of the table. Your head diplomat, the old Kroll, enters the room and fumbles into the seat. Your high general, Iman, the small-eared, enters the room and bows before taking a seat at the council table. You ask the question about finances and the harvest. Where can I find slaves to work the fields? What source of income should I look at next? Let's look at that. What source of income? Conquer more lands from your enemies, says the high general. And these lands will earn you at least almost in every stream. Trade deals with small villages like Smallhaven and Rin help. All right, so they recommend that we go for trading or invade people. Hey, Gold Poke, how we doing? General's ugly. You should see some ugly people in this game. There's some real ugly people in this game. The old Kroll says your best bet is it would be building a shrine of harvest. If you build it all the way up to a grand temple, all of your harvest will never have bad crops. Sure, old Kroll, I'm sure you know exactly what you're talking about. And the High General says, honestly, slaves are the cheapest. Slaves are the cheapest. How was I doing his voice yesterday? It was like, slaves are the cheapest. Slaves are the cheapest source of good workers, if you can get them. Depends on where you stand morally, of course. Well, I mean, I'm already gambling away the entirety of the, country's income on very, very important insect fights. So, obviously, I'm sure we can buy some slaves. That's fine. I want more trade. Well, actually, that's not the button I hit, but I'm going to skip through that. 4, that's the one I want. I want more trade. Sounds like a question for the diplomat, says the general. That seems fair. Trade with minor goblin... How was I doing his voice? Fuck. Trade with minor goblin tribes. It may seem inconsequential, but income adds up. All right, trade with minor goblin tribes. Am I not, fighting with both of them? What can I ask? Ask a question about military matters. I want a larger army. How can I make my army more effective? If you want an effective army, make sure you're replacing those who fall in battle. Don't let your army shrink with each fight. Military upgrades would be the best bet. All right. Let's back out of here. Let's go back to the throne room, though. Yeah, and send in the first visitor. This guy seems friendly. Your guards bring forward a man who is accused of trying to summon demons. Yeah, he's got this very interesting hat on his head, I think. Very much a gamer tag. It does look like a gamer tag, doesn't it? Ask your guards, your guards bring forward a man who's accused of trying to summon demons. Ask the man to explain himself. This is bigger than you! All will fall! Something is coming and you won't be able to stop it! And what have you seen? There is more than one demon overlord. I have seen into the mind of the one we follow, and I see no evil. I see rage that has lasted for eons, but no evil. The overlord is a force for good that fights like a demon. You forgot a couple Sephiroths in there, and weed with 3s. Trumpet, but you're close. It'd be more like X Sephiroth, X 420, X weed with 3s instead of E's. Totally inconspicuous. I mean, it's totally legitimate, I'm sure. Do as you will, King. What do we think, chat? Do we release the men? Do we execute the men, or to the dungeons with him? I'm very curious about what you guys think. 3, release him. Just release him. 3 or to the dungeons, off with his head, kill him, kill it with fire. Execute this man. Wow, a few executions. Wow. What races did we start with? Just random. I'll after we're done talking to some people, I'll do maybe half of them. We'll go to the diplomacy screen. Currently, we are allied with the Were Tigers. And the glorious King fuck. I shit you not, that's his name. FK, FCK, FK. And then after that, we'll go talk with the mushroom people that we're also allied with. Blood for the blood gods? I mean, well, I'm seeing a lot of 1s, so I guess we'll execute him. The demon warder tries to cover his eyes with his hands, but is killed before they reach his head. One less demon worshiper to worry about. We got 11 people waiting. Let's send in the next visitor. You are visited by a mad peasant who says, "The murderer watches ever true, while the rain pours down the world anew." Kill him for his words. Thank him for his words. To the dungeons with him. Remove him from the court. I think we should remove him from the court. Apparently she's not in a good mood. I mean, sometimes you just gotta go full Queen of Hearts on people. I think we just removed the bloke from the thing. Thank him for his words. Okay, fine. The man smiles and says, "You are too kind, my lord. This is greatly appreciated." And he leaves. Well, goodbye. You are visited by a young boy who says he saw a vision. In a vision, you are going to give him a shiny coin. No. The young boy cries and runs away. You are visited by a traveling bard who asks to whistle you an old gnomish tune for the price of 8 gold. I am a beginner, and I shall play you a very short song. What do you think, chat? Do you want to hear a song from the gnome? Yes or no? Let's ask him about his origins. My father did it, and his father before him. I am from a long line of musicians, you see. Let's ask him for his name. The whistler reveals his name to be Tally. Sure, we'll pay for a performance. Why not? +2 relation with the Musicians Guild. You pay the whistler their fee to play. That was so bad, I'd rather listen to a dying cat squeal for an hour. Is what I would say. They're always short. I think that was acceptable. That was acceptable. He nods in gratitude. Let him leave your court. Go away. You're visited by an old man who asks if you could spare a few coins. He and his 12 kids are starving. 38 gold coins. Give him nothing. The man opens his mouth and burps before leaving. What? Did he eat the 12 kids? Send in the next visitor. You were visited by a farmer who says a dispute needs to be settled. My son found a bag of gold floating down the stream. The local elder claims it is his by right. I am his subject. Surely this is just robbery. The elder cannot take your gold by king's order. Give him the gold, and you'd probably only waste it, and he'd probably only waste it anyway. Okay, so give him the gold, or the elder cannot take your gold. He's well fed, yeah. He's well fed, and his kids are starving. So he's clearly just not feeding his kids enough authority. I think the elder cannot take your gold by king's order. Obviously. Go bet it yourself on something. The farmer smiles and bows his head for a long time, and then lifts his eyes and says, "Long may you reign," before leaving. You are visited by a funny-looking man. He is a funny-looking man. Jeez. That's a weird-looking beard. He's a funky nose, too. Unibrow. By a funny-looking man who claims to have come in possession of a basket full of a magical fruit. He claims it can be fed to soldiers to make them stronger, and asks for 50 gold for it. He calls it Blue Try, and claims it has come from a magical farm. Shouldn't I get the gold? I mean, wouldn't that be robbery of a robbery? Lab chimp? I mean, I ain't buying no fucking fruit for 50 gold, so seize the fruit! The funny-looking man starts laughing out loud and says, "You know what? I'll never let it be said that our ruler does not have a sense of humor," before quickly dashing out of the court. You are visited by an experienced gambler who was digging graves and found a jeweled smoking pipe. He says he wishes you to have it. Accept the gift of grave robbery. I mean, I'm not gonna lie, I would accept it in real life. So I'm going to accept the item as 150 gold. Thanks for the money. Also, chat, investments are open. Heads up. Send in the next visitor. You are visited by a wise man who says he has some advice to share. Listen to the advice, obviously. Diplomacy is the key part of ruling a kingdom, he says. The wise man awaits your reaction to his advice. That was very good. Tell another. Beware of he who uses madness as a mask. That was very good. Tell me another. There are savage folk even near here. The north wildermen and the western forest and wild savage folk. That was very good. Tell me another. There is a demonic presence in the black market. It's always slightly unnerved me. That was very good. Tell me another. The slaver fort is better off in your hands. Each year you may hire new slavers and gain more men. You can use them to sell them. You can use them or sell them, making it a very valuable asset to hold. That was good. Tell me another. Want some advice? You rule people. Then you must be aware of the demon threat. The left unchallenged. It will kill us all. All those in power choosing to ignore it. Because if it's as real as history books tell us, then we are doomed. I don't know. I kind of like this guy. The bandit horde will take a similar flag to that held by the demons. Perhaps they themselves they see themselves as human demons. Many would be inclined to agree. That was very good. You may go now. The wise man kneels down and says, "Oh, thank you. Thank you so much," before getting up, bowing, and leaving. Right? Next. You are visited by an armed man who says he will serve your army for a fee of 14 gold. That's actually a pretty good price, so we'll take the guy. Plus 1 soldier. Next one. You are visited by a fat laborer who claims one of your soldiers kicked him in the balls. Reparations are due. No one should have to go through that. 21 gold. Because you got kicked in the nuts. Chad, I'm going to let you guys pick this one. Option 1 or option 2? What do you think? Do we pay the man for getting kicked in the nuts, or do we just let him leave? I'm not going to send him to the dungeons, but... To the dungeons with him, he says. I'm going to refuse the request. The word gets around that your soldiers can do as they wish without impunity. That's fine. I don't want to spend the money. I want to spend that money on gambling. You are visited by a nomadic knight. My king, I seek a quest worthy of me. Good luck. Oh, there's nobody else. Sweet. Can I upgrade my throne room? Nope, I cannot. Let's back out of this screen. Change the laws of the land. Let's look at recruitment and training. Free enlistment, which is active. Declare forceful enlistment. Gain lots of peasants each turn. Declare no enlistment. No recruits will join. Ban local militia. No militia. More peasants if forced to enlist. Cease peasant training. Let's declare forceful enlistment, which lowers my public opinion, but I need more soldiers. Let's look at Goblin Policies. Pay a 4 gold bounty for each goblin head. Ban goblin slavery. Begin goblin celebration. I guess that just brings in a lot of goblins. All right, I'm not going to do anything with that. Let's check celebrations. Declare a new celebration. Why not? Chat, what are we going to name our new celebration? Let's create a festival. We need the people to be slightly more happy with us because I kind of, just declared forceful enlistment into the military, and we know how often our military survives, which is not very. Dinner? The celebration of Sunday brunch. The celebration of Sunday brunch. How about that? Because right now we're yesterday's lunch, and then we could have Sunday's brunch. The unkicked balls. Come on. Wouldn't that just be spaghetti and kicked meatballs? I think Sunday brunch is a pretty good name for a celebration, but let's call it, I don't know. I think I'm gonna go with Sunday brunch. Sunday brunch. Every 2 years, every 3 years, every 4 years, every 5 years, every 10 years, every 50 years, every 100 years. Let's go every 2 years. Parades, sacrifices, free all slaves and prisoners, gifts and gold, royal ceremony, people getting drunk, burning celebratory fires. Let's go with burning celebratory fires, people getting drunk. Chat, what's the last one I should add? Parades, sacrifices, gifts and gold, large royal ceremony, free all slaves and prisoners, and sacrifices. But I think the first two are mandatory. It doesn't say what we're sacrificing, so that one makes me iffy. 5, large royal ceremony. I mean, that could just be a big old meal, right? Yeah, sure. Large royal ceremony. Your scribe Quill pulls out a scroll of celebration and prepares to make the amendments to it. And go. There we go. Taxes and subsidies. We're going to piss more people off. Remove gambling tax. Ooh. Banking tax. Up to 110 per land each year. Costs 1 pay per year. Let's do banking tax, which pisses people off. And tax people's tax, more tax, more tax, tax. Tax people's tax, more tax equals more tax. That's a hard sentence to read. Tax people's tax, more tax equals more tax, tax. That seems like something I would do in SimCity. Of course, the celebratory fires are used to cook the food. Yeah, absolutely. It's just a giant outdoor Sunday barbecue. And the king stays inside where it's safe and has a big old royal event, Tax them so I can tax their taxes? I mean, nah. Let's go to social policies. Alms for the poor, 400 gold per year. Hire the love cult to increase public order. What? Let's go to crime policies. Close the prisoner in, set prisoners free, declare mass execution law, keeps the prison population low. Okay, so we should be good there. Let's go to hire staff. Actually, no. Before we go to hire staff, let's go to kingdom upgrades, military buildings. Let's just go bigger militia recruitment signs. Minus 1,000 gold, up to 2 additional militia joiners per land owned each year. Okay. And let's go to militia old weapons stash, which gives me better battle score. Let's check other buildings. Goblin slavers personal guard. Slavers half as likely to get killed. Throne room signs. More visitors. Wooden climbing picks. Climbing knights are more likely to succeed. Kind of need that little tax office. Love cult does sound interesting. I mean, it makes people happy, right? I mean, you can just straight up be the demon lord in this. Like, that's a starting option. It's just like be prime evil, have a mirror in your throne room that talks to you, sacrifice everybody to your demon god, and just grow wings and be the bad guy in Fable, basically. Like that is an option. I did that in my original attempt at playing this, but it got a little silly, so I just kind of stopped. I might do that after whatever this run, because this one we're just kind of being an asshole. We're not really being evil. I'm just a gambling addicted twat, basically. Let's go back to our favorite spot now. Let's go to the Eastern Lands, and obviously we're going to check in on the Eastern Trading Post and speak with the Trade Post Master. How much money is trade worth? The deal would stand to make somewhere in the range of 100 or so gold per year. So I'm making about 100 gold a year off of these guys right now, trading with them. That's good. We could go to the Mystery Slaver, who is giving me money, but that doesn't really get me anything. Let's just explore once. We find nothing. Let's explore again. We find ruins of the Great Wall of Farad. We explore one more time. We find the artifact market, which is what I was hoping to find. We're going to go to the artifact. We're going to go to the Great Ruins of the Wall of Farad. So another thing that's really cool about this game is it actually has options to be completely playable by somebody who has no vision whatsoever. So it's really fucking cool to me personally that this game exists in the way that it does, because there isn't a lot of stuff like this out there. You, especially like in active modern development situations, right? You approach the ruins of the Great Wall of Farad, and it is said that the wall was built by the great Sultan to keep the ever-expanding desert from claiming his fertile lands. All right, let's go to the artifact market. You find a bustling market, various artifacts, and selling various artifacts to wealthy merchants and petty bandits, lords, and heroes from across the lands. The market is guarded by a small force of elite soldiers. The market is also protected by a strange magical force. You don't know what it is, but you are warned as you enter that even kings have perished trying to seize the market. Well, mages run the market. We know that after talking to another character. Let's visit the main trade quarter. You enter the main trade quarter of the artifact market. Here, there are many crowds of traders, bandits, and adventurers, all selling and buying strange curiosities. The Silver Staff Tavern, Artifacts of the Sands, Western Artifacts, Mystical Wares, the Grand House of Ancient Artifacts. Walling up the desert, stop desertification? I don't think so. I don't think that walling the desert up will actually benefit us at all. I mean, chat, what do we do whenever good things happen here? We do a round of beers, right? Obviously, we have to visit the tavern. You enter the Silver Staff, a popular local tavern full of many travelers and visitors to the market, as well as local workers and adventurers. You currently have 1,008 gold coins. Obviously, we need to have a drink of wizard chilled ale. This seems like a great thing. Let's have a drink. You approach the pedestal in the center of town, and there is a plaque which reads, "The Silver Staff, namesake of the tavern." It is a long silver staff. Its base has a small ball with 3 spikes on it, and on its tip it has a large what's that word? Cylindra? I don't actually know what that word is. Candelabra? Anyway, it's a strange half-moon shape on top. The staff looks as though it has magic properties. Let's speak with the bartender. You approach the bartender. Ooh, interesting-looking folk. A strange elf-like creature who identifies himself as Nugmeek. What are you? Who are you? Who runs the artifact market? Tell me about this tavern. Tell me about this district. Who are you? I am Nugmeek. What are you? I am an elf. If you want to know about my face, it's a demon's curse. It's a long story. Who runs the artifact market? I don't know. And I don't know if I want to know. What is Wizard Chilled Ale? It's an ale that's been kept cool using some wizardry. Usually drinks here are warm. Of course, it costs more for the privilege. Okay, so it's just the same ale, it's just chilled. Gotcha. They use this thing called a freezer to cool the ale down. They use this weird wizardry called a fridge. In before this game's actually like the Wizardry franchise, and this is actually in the far future, and magic is actually just like dudes that happen to have guns. Oh my god, I actually got a Twitch partner newsletter. That doesn't happen. Wow. Secret Twitch partner information. Neat. All right. A freezer like wizardry. Yeah, exactly. I don't know. Let's ask him about this district. This district is the most popular part of the market. This is where all of the biggest and best artifact shops are, and of course the best tavern. All right, well, let's leave the tavern. Let's go to the artifacts of the sands. A plague box, a golden telescope, and a bunch of other shit I can't afford. All right, well, I'm just going to assume I can't afford anything in here. You enter a shop known as the Artifacts of Sands. It is protected by 2 cloaked guards. You see many strange items. Sands from countless different islands, snake staves, and ancient sandstone. I think we'll just speak to a random passerby and then leave this market and then go gamble our money away as I'm supposed to. Husbando, I think, in that instance. Freeways. That staff of Dumble looks similar to the staff at the Silver Staff Tavern. But the Dumble staff is made of copper or something like that. Let's speak to another random passerby. Heard a lot of folk about the half-ruined shop in the second trade district. No one knows what happened. Seems to be talking. Very strange indeed. All right. Let's visit the second trade quarter. Visit the ruins of Ulaan's dark artifacts. You approach the ruins of a shop that was once called Ulaan's dark artifacts. You ask around, but no one will talk about what happened to the shop. Half of the building is missing, and there are scorch marks at the point where the building divides. The staff of Dumbledore. You are right. Yes, I think we're gonna visit the. Oops, no, that's not 10. 4. We're gonna visit the House of Art and Tapestries. You pay 10 gold coins to enter the house. You visit the House of Art and Tapestries, once held by an eccentrically rich bandit. Now the works are held here on display for 10 modest gold maintenance fee. View mountains. It's time for us to chat. It's time for us to just appreciate the beautiful artwork. Wonderful. Absolutely exquisite image of mountains. Time to view Voyage. Glorious. This is one of those games where like I never really know what people's response to it's going to be, because it's very much a game that like requires a ton of what's the word I'm looking for here? Imagination, I guess. But I don't know. I think I have enough imagination to just get all of this out of it, because I don't know. I play too much Dwarf Fortress. And then let's visit Kulak. The Great Sword of Old. Kulak. It's a castle, I think. Requires some imagination. Yeah, but like, I think like, I don't know, the minimalist style of it and the fact that it just runs in like a terminal style window is very much a, oh, you know, it requires some imagination, but like, if you have that little bit of imagination, it's kind of wonderful. The game actually does have music, but the music's very much like Dwarf Fortress music, where it just kind of repeats. So we're actually using this in the background. If anybody's curious about where I'm getting my noise, the white noise in the background, I'm using my Dwarf Fortress like licensed music playlist. But if you go to that link, mynoise.net, there's a medieval village noise and soundscape generator, which just has like a lot of carts and buggies and like sheep baaing and like cows mooing and like people hitting stuff with hammers in the background, and it sounds like a medieval village, and it's pretty convincing. So that's what we're using for background ambience, because the game itself is pretty quiet outside of very short bits of music. And let's view the Great Sword of Old. I don't know what else I expected. It looks like a sword. I think we'll back out. We'll come back here next year, I think. And now we're gonna go to my favorite place, the Scorpion Fighting Pit. I don't have 22,000 gold to buy the pit. Well, I will one day. Chat, you guys want to bet on some scorpion fights? 25 gold we've spent. Am I a mortal vampire? You can, do you know what sounds sound like? All right, well then you can look at an image of a medieval village and then like piece together what it would sound like based on all of the things in that village, because we know what all of those things sound like independently. Oh wow, they both sound terrible. Half-dead Oasis Scorpion or a diseased Oasis Scorpion. I think we should go with the half-dead Oasis Scorpion. What do you guys... Well, I mean, the diseased one might have more HP. I don't actually know here. Do you think the diseased? Chat, what do you think? Half-dead or diseased? I'm going to bet low on this one because I don't have any faith in either of them. But what do you guys think? Number one or number two? You guys are going diseased? Diseased? Okay. Probably has more HP, but we don't know how diseased it is. How much do you want to bet? Let's bet 150. The half-dead Oasis Scorpion leaps forth and hits the diseased Scorpion for 1 damage. So we do have more HP. But the half-dead only is 7, so... It hits us for 2 damage. But we turn around, and our diseased Oasis Scorpion leaps forth and hits the half-dead Oasis Scorpion for 1 damage. It hits us again for 2 damage. We hit it for 1. Ours is very weak, dang. Okay, we're keeping it down. Oh, that was rough. But it's coming down to the wire. It's going to be close regardless. The diseased Oasis Scorpion leaps forth and hits the half-dead Scorpion for 1 damage. Takes it down even more. And there we go. The diseased Oasis Scorpion kills the half-dead Oasis Scorpion. Can I get a round of applause? Success for our little scorpion friend. The scorpions fight for a while, but ultimately the diseased Oasis Scorpion is the victor of the fight. You are informed that your chosen scorpion has emerged victorious, and you have earned 300 gold through the bet. Excellent. Let's bet on another one. You pay the entry fee, 25 gold. Which scorpion do we bet on? The Cursed Drylands Scorpion or the Small Common? I think we're going to go with the Cursed Drylands. What do you guys think, chat? Cursed Drylands or Small Common Scorpion? Cursed Drylands? Yeah. Cursed doesn't seem to be too big of a deal, and Dryland Scorpions, in my experience, are quite big. So, I think we're going to go ballsy here, and let's say 777. The Cursed Drylands Scorpion has 19 HP and has been hit for 1 damage already, but the Small Common Scorpion has 10 HP. So we have quite a bit more HP than it. The Cursed Drylands Scorpion leaps forth and hits the Small Scorpion for 2 damage. We then hit it again for 1 damage. We hit it again for 2 more. But the small scorpion leaps forth and gets a small hit in for 1 damage. The cursed dryland scorpion leaps forth and hits it for 3 more damage. Yeah, I think we got this. We jumped through a bit, and I literally just jinxed it. What the heck? Okay, there we go. The cursed dryland scorpion, eventually, after taking a bunch of dumb hits because it was just being lazy, jumped forward and killed the small common scorpion for 3 damage. Excellent. Look at that. Look at that big bet we won. Excellent. Let's bet on another fight, shall we? You pay the entry fee, and we could go with a healthy southern scorpion or a cursed ferret scorpion. What do you guys think? Healthy or cursed? I want to say the southern ones are smaller, but it's healthy. So I'm leaning towards the healthy one, just because it says it's healthy, right? Let's jump into that. Also, that seems to be the direction chat's going. So they're almost out of money, so we're going to bet for all that they're worth. 164, let's go. Wow, yeah, okay. Here, I was thinking the cursed ferret scorpion would have more HP, but man. So the healthy southern scorpion leaps forth and hits it for 1 damage. We hit it for 2 more damage again. We hit it for 2 more damage, and it does 5 damage to the healthy southern scorpion. Good lord, its curse must have made its poison more effective. Come on, healthy, let's do this. Pushing it down to 4 HP, and the healthy southern scorpion takes a big hit for 3 damage, but you know, it's not much because that cursed ferret scorpion is almost in 2 pieces at this point, and it's dead. Excellent. The scorpions fight for a while, and ultimately the healthy southern scorpion is the victor of the fight. You were informed that your chosen scorpion has emerged victorious, and you have earned 328 gold through your bet. That's 164 more than you bet. Excellent. Let's speak with a random spectator. I'm shaving up some money to make a big bet. Seen other people do it and make themselves rich. Like me, I guess. Well, now we have 2014 gold, which was a really shitty year in my life. I really want to buy this place. That's kind of my goal, just to buy that place. I'm out of exploration. What can I do? I think that we're done in the throne room. Visit the ruins of the arena. Let's check the royal bank. You currently have 1,170 stored in the royal bank, and your current interest rate is 0.1% per year because of your bank tax and 0 size. So at the end of the year, I will earn 1 gold. Let's deposit all. So we'll earn a little bit more gold because I feel like that's probably a good thing to do. Raid the bank. Uh-oh. I like how that's an option. Apparently I can raid my own bank. Yeah. Although it might not necessarily be my bank. Maybe it's a bank like 2014 was the year I was homeless, so I'm a little bit biased to not like it. Freeways. But I'm glad that was good for you. Kingdom reports, why not? View a simple report of last year. We only have 4 lands, really? All right. What's the status of my questing knights? A report is brought forth that there are currently 7 knights out questing in your name. While not all questing knights will have the fortune to return to you alive, those that do will visit your throne room and tell you of their deeds or misdeeds. All right. Let's view faction rankings. The richest faction is IB Dick, who is my allies. They are the whatchamacallit, the friendly were-tigers. They're great. King Fuck is a good friend. The most overall troops is the province of Yellow Shroomlings, who are also our allied. Most tier 1 units. Wow, they have a lot of peasants. Most densely populated faction is the Yellow Shroomlings. Let's back out of here. I need to take a real quick toilet break, so I'm going to do that, and then I think we'll end the year and not fight anybody, because I really can't. I will be right back, chat. Can I get a round of beers while I'm gone? And I hope you guys are enjoying this, even though it's a bit of a change of pace. That's a very apt command, pilot. The snow has stopped. All right. Let's end the year. I'm not going to attack anybody. The dastardly Eric are attacking us. Do you want to see the battle, or you can catch the result of the battle in your turn reports? Let's watch the battle. You were crushed and your lands were captured. Oh. Cool. You receive a report of the goings-on. Let's read through a simple report. You earned 1 gold interest from your 3,184 stored gold. Minor bandit groups pillaged 65 gold from you this year. You enlist 37 peasants from your 3 lands, and Raysek bandit gang leader of the black market has been assassinated and replaced by Mygurt, the unroyal. The bandit horde hire a small gang of 10 new bandits. Iraq invaded your lands. The province of the Yellow Shroon Lanes raided lands of the Great Hounds. The Spoken Grouse Guardians lost a skirmish with the Dawning tribe of Halbert. And your treasury has increased by 1,797 gold, and your bank has increased by 1 gold in interest. Is it at least pretty outside? Oh, it's very pretty. It's like just a light dusting of snow on all the leaves outside, so it's actually quite nice. Well, that seems kind of awful. Well, at least we have some more soldiers now. Let's recruit some troops, I think. Actually... Let's go to the throne room first. Send in next visitor. You are visited by a traveling bard who asks you to play a song on his elven lute. I'm a beginner and I will play you a little song. I think we will listen to the song. +1 to the musicians of the guild. And the bard nods and prepares to play a song. Chat, get your boos or yays ready. What do we think, chat? Was that a great performance? Why is the bard naked? Don't ask him about his culture. Like that, that's rude. It's just the way he is. Goblin was better. I kind of agree, actually. That was acceptable. I'm kind of with you. Do we want him to play more? We could ask him to play more. The neat thing about this game is, like, it's actually like generating the music too. Like it has the sounds recorded, and it does generate the music. Let's get him to play again. Let's see what he does next. Request him play again. That was acceptable. And he thanks us. We shall let him leave the court. The bard leaves your court. Send in the next visitor. You are visited by a fat butcher who claims one of your soldiers called him an orc lover and claims that such an insult is due for reparations. I'm going to refuse his request because he needs to grow some balls. The butcher says, well, then I have one thing to say, and he opens his mouth and burps. Weird. Okay. You were visited by a goblin who says something in goblin tongue and hands you a coin. I take the coin. You take the coin from the goblin, who grins and runs away. Soon you realize the coin is in fact a molded piece of animal dung. All right. Send in the next visitor. You are visited by an old man who asks if you could spare a few coins. He and his 12 kids are starving. I give him nothing. The old man frowns, looks at the floor, and walks away. You are visited by an insane beggar who shouts, I am alive, but where did I come from? Where do I go? When I die, well, you know where oh, great king, tell me. Twitch chat has arrived and has become incarnate and is speaking. It's always 12 kids. Always 12 kids. Yeah, they should stop having kids, then they wouldn't be so hungry. Or they should eat the kids. That's also a perfectly viable option, I think. Sorry. I'm leaning towards like 2 or 4 here. Let's just no one knows such things. Begone. The man scowls and leaves your court. The shady man arrives in your court and invites you to play a coin flip game. He tells you it will cost 10 coins per play. You can call heads or tails. The coin is flipped. The coin is flipped. If you are correct, you win double your bet. He has 100 gold to bet. I mean, obviously we call tails. Plus 10 gold. Nice. Obviously we call tails. Minus 10 gold. Boo. Obviously we call tails. Plus 10 gold. Nice. Obviously we call tails. Plus 10 gold. Nice. Obviously we call tails. Minus 10 gold. Boo. Obviously we call tails. Plus 10 gold. Nice. Plus 10 gold. Nice. Plus 10 gold. Nice. Fuck. 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 There we go. Still in the green. Still in the green. Ah. Ah. There we go. Still in the green. Come on. Come on. Still in the green. We force him to give you all of his gold. The shady man frowns, then hands you his gold and leaves. Rumors of your robbery spread. Well, I'm the king, so I'm gonna win, regardless. You were visited by a foreign village idiot who claims to have come in possession of a magical fruit, and he claims it can be fed to the soldiers to make them stronger, and he asks for 10 gold for it. He calls it Blue Try, and claims it is from a magical farm. I'm going to refuse. The foreign village idiot frowns and looks to the floor and walks away. You were visited by a young knight. My king, I wish to represent you on a quest. I wish I could question these knights. Oh, very much so. Yes, VIP. Very much so. Allow him to quest. +1 questing knights. We now have 8 questing knights. You are visited by a young boy who asks for a single gold coin. Normally I give them nothing, but I'm going to give them a coin. It gives me a public opinion. I've lost too much public opinion doing dumb shit, like stealing stuff. So, we made a bunch of money from the gambling guys, so we give the child 1 gold coin. Send in the next visitor. There's 6 people waiting. You are visited by a wise man who says he has some advice to share. Listen to the advice. Through Faradal, the Kinslayer may have grown up with good reputation. In his second in command is Rihus the Slayer, is a man with a very dark past. That was very good. You may go now. The wise man says thank you so much and leaves. You are visited by a clearly drunk hunter who has brought you a small chunk of wood with a face carved into it, which was handed to him by a cloaked figure in a busy market. Refuse his gift. The clearly drunk man nods and leaves. You are visited by a once famed knight. My king, I seek a quest worthy of me. Sure. +1 questing knight. You are visited by an old knight. My king, I wish to venture into the unknown, carrying the banner of yesterday's lunch. Sure. Good luck. You are visited by an insane laborer who says he stole a jar filled with ashes of a forgotten king from a bandit warlord, and his... Except the item is 160 gold. I mean, money. Final visitor. You are visited by an apprentice who claims one of your soldiers kicked his front door in and is furious and asks for reparations. We've gotten a bunch of free money. Chat, should we pay for the door? What do you think? Should we pay for the door? Yes or no? To the dungeons with him. What's with you guys in dungeons? Have we gambled enough on scorpions? Not this year. Last year, yes. It's a pretty expensive door. It is, but you know, I don't know. I've let my my soldiers do enough dumb shit. Let's. Rumors of your generosity spread. Good stuff. There is no one left. Can I upgrade the throne room? No, I can't. Let's back out of here and let's go explore the realm. Let's adventure into the northern lands because I haven't done that much. Explore. The cold northern winds lead you astray. We found a slaver's fort. We found the black market. Ooh, both of these are useful. Let's go to the slaver's fort. Kinda. You arrive at the slaver's fort. There are many men and slaves here. The fort is guarded by an army of slavers and slave soldiers. All around you see rich merchants and petty lords bargaining for slaves. You enter the great hall of the slaver's fort. The room is full of slaves, hard at work cleaning and maintaining the hall, which itself is a marvel to behold. In the center of the room, the slaver's master sits magically on the black marble throne. Also, hey, Renee. How's things? And Charles, what's up? It's good to see you. And iGobs, welcome to the stream. Can I bet on slave brawls? The slave master calls two slaves in and orders them to fight. The court crowds around, and the two slaves spend no time waiting before charging into each other violently. I can't bet on them? Ah, come on. The ominous broken lands. Almost the broken lands punch the opponent. Almost the broken lands. So it's Almost and Layman? Man, looks like Almost has a massive advantage here over Layman. The fight continues. It's bone shattering. We can hear them crunching. Seems fun to pass out to. It certainly is very much almost more of an interactive novel. Damn, big comeback from Layman. Chat, who do you guys think is going to win? Layman or Onus? I'm kind of betting on Layman the Enslaved versus Onus the Broken. Especially because even though Onus keeps landing hard punches, it's like Layman, I think, is very much a kind of an underdog here. Started with way less HP in the beginning. But as I always say with games like this, if you pick up a game like this from me and you enjoy it, just chuck me $1 on Patreon or something. And we totally fair. Especially if you discover the game from me. Onus is on him? Sure. But I think... Ooh. Ow. Leon the Enslaved swings but misses the opponent. Onus the Broken swings but misses the opponent. Onus the Broken barely touches the opponent with a wide swing. And Onus the Broken lands a bone-shattering punch on the opponent. I think it's on Onus now. But I did say that I thought that Leon would win. Ooh. It's brutal. And looks like Onus the Broken. Fighting is over. The fight of Onus. The winner of the fight is Onus the Broken. Well, I don't like slaves. I want to attack them, but I know for a fact I don't have enough soldiers to win the fight. The punishment wall is where disobedient slaves are taken and chained here. They are left to rot until nothing but bones remain as a warning to other slaves. That's distressing. All right, let's go to the black market. You approach the black market gates, but you are barred from entering. A guard steps forward and says, "Tofu burger, Sir Weens McHawkpocket, the stew, the thirst." Friends call him burrito. By orders of Mygort, the unloyal ruler of the black market, you are not allowed under any circumstances. Why? I was not given a reason, my lord. I'm sorry. Simply following orders. I forgot that was my name, by the way. Tofu burger, Sir Weens McHawkpocket, the stew, the thirst. Friends call him burrito. I totally forgot that's how long my name was. Because that is our name. Tofu, Sir Burger, Sir Weens McHawkpocket. McHawkpocket the stew. Because I took everybody's lunch and put it together. Or I think it was dinner. I demand to be let in. You would sooner have to defeat the entire garrison of the market before you got inside. Now, do us all a favor and leave. All right. Well, I would like to get the black market. Actually, hold on. Who runs the black market? Let's go back. It's Mygert the Unloyal is the ruler of the black market. All right. Well, first, obviously, we have to go to the Eastern Lands and bet all of our money. So we're going to go to the Eastern Grasslands and go to the Scorpion Fighting Pit. And, of course, we are going to bet on the Scorpion fight. The diseased Southern or the old? I think that we are going to... I'm leaning diseased Scorpion. What do you guys think? Old Parched Land Scorpion or diseased Southern Scorpion, chat? What do you guys think? I'm going to let you guys pick, though. You guys think the old Parched Lands? Old? One for disease? What do you guys think? Old? Old Parched Lands? All right, sure. How much do I want to bet? Max bet is 410. Let's go 250. Oh, wow. Damn. Parched Lands has so much more HP. Old Parched Land Scorpion leaps forth and hits the diseased Southern Scorpion for 1 damage. Hits it again for 3. Hits it again for 2. Hits it again for 1 more. Pushes it down. The diseased Scorpion gets a hit in for only 1 damage, though, and the old Parched Land Scorpion destroys the diseased Southern Scorpion. Fair enough. I mean, we get our 500 gold, so let's bet on another Scorpion fight. Half-dead Ferret Scorpion or a wounded Dunelands? Ooh. Injured or injured? Half-dead is just half HP. Ooh, but the Ferret Scorpions don't have much HP. I think 2. Yeah, 2 again? That's what chat's saying. 2 again. Let's... 2? 2? Okay. How much do I want to bet? 185. Everything that they've got left. Ooh. Ooh. This one seems rough. We're almost dead already, but we hit it for 3 HP. Okay, we hit it again for 2, and we're dead. Well, shit. All right. I mean, nothing's stopping us from going again. I mean, you know, come on. I want to know how much money I've actually paid on betting. Ferret Scorpion or diseased Drylands? Normal Ferret Scorpion or diseased Drylands? Chat. I think just normal Ferret Scorpion. Just the not diseased one. The Drylands do have more HP if I remember correctly. Let's bet the full bet of 395. Okay. The diseased Dryland Scorpion hits us for 5 damage. But the Ferret Scorpion leaps forth and hits the diseased Dryland Scorpion for 7 damage. Damn! The diseased Dryland Scorpion leaps forth and hits the Ferret Scorpion for 3 damage. This reminds me of like a Neopets minigame. The diseased Dryland Scorpion leaps forth and hits the Ferret Scorpion for 3 damage. The diseased Dryland Scorpion hits us for 3. Ugh. But we push it down by 6. It pushes us down by 3. Ooh, this could go... Okay, well, we hit it for 7. So, yeah, it's dead. I think we basically cut it in half. And we get our payout. Excellent. We now have 2,411 gold. Perfect. The fast tutorial, and this is the game thinks you're a moron? Make laws. Imprison everyone. You win. is what it told you is make laws, imprison everyone, you win. Good shit. This is probably a really fun game to play while listening to someone else play it. Hire man, fight man, you win. All right. Well, they don't have any money left, so. It's 1,000, it's 19,800 to buy the place. People still like us. Let's go to change the laws of the land. Let's go to taxes. Tax, more tax equals tax. Minus 16 public opinion. Well, they do still like us enough. Hopefully that gives us lots of money because one of my lands just got taken. So we're gonna do that. Let's arrange diplomacy. Let's look at the bandit groups and see if there's any that I could actually attack. Midland Killers. Spoken Grouse Bandits. The Marvelous Boltman. Bribe them to stop raiding you. Ask your diplomat to try and make peace. You'll risk you lose the diplomat. I mean, he's an idiot, so. View leader's information. Harold Wolfersmithon. Warlord's perk. Double units recruited each year. View their stats. They have 60 men. Let's check out the Midland Killers. They're expensive. Let's view their stats. They've got quite a lot of dudes. Toyuk the Greedy. View their leader's information. Money Grabber. Hire just some men for fighting and winning. Exactly. Chat, investments are open if you guys want to practice your own gambling habits in the chat. Let's back out. Let's go to independent territories. Whoops, that's not what I wanted. That's 2. I want 5. Let's go to the province of the Yellow Shroomlings. Trade and diplomacy. Let's request military aid. They sent 13 yellow sporelings and 4 yellow shroomlings. That wasn't worth it. Let's also hire troops from them. Let's hire yellow shroomlings. Spend 500 gold. 43 yellow shroomlings join the army. Let's also hire sporelings. I currently have 46 gold coins. Oh, 1. Well, there goes most of my money. I got 31 gold. I guess we should end the year. Sure, let's end the year. It's time for the royal gathering has come around. Due to the Sunday brunch celebration. However, you cannot afford the event. The event will cost the crown 4,804 gold. You only have 31 gold. Oh. Let's attack the Prime Alpaca Mountain Raiders. I need some information about the bandits before I decide what to do. If we invade now, we will win. We will crush them. They barely have any gold in their coffers, so if we raided them, we couldn't expect much loot. Let's invade them. Capture the bandits' lands. but with high chance of fatalities. All right. This is scamming. This is a robbery, is what it is. Lab Chimp, check how many you have first. Type in exclamation point in tickets to see how many you have before you invest. Although you clearly had enough. Lots of big bets going down. Damn. Let's invade. Why not? Fuck it. Send all of the troops. General Aimon says, an invasion is a wise tactic. It will show them our true might and take their homes in the process. The invasion was a success. You gained loot, land, and glory. The Prime Alpaca Mountain Raiders, losses 44. Your losses 14. You have 168 men, and you gain 1 land from the Prime Alpaca Mountain Raiders. Oh, really? Well, at least you're actually winning. +1 public opinion, +40 bandits, -3 general bandit level in the realm. Victory! Congratulations, my king. The Prime Mountain Alpaca Raiders have been crushed. A few rival and exiled bandits pledged to join your cause. You receive a report of the ongoings in your land. You enlist 28 peasants from your 4 lands. You were pillaged for 82 gold by 2 groups. Fires during the Sunday brunch celebration have gone on without issue. Well, that's good. So the fires went on without issue, but we couldn't afford the royal banquet. One of your bandits has stolen a small coffer of 386 gold from your vaults and fled for foreign lands. What an ass. Migert, the unloyal leader of the black market, creates a statue of himself, and the bandit level has risen. New bandits are taking up arms. New level is 47. Yesterday's lunch invaded the lands of the Prime Alpaca Mountain Raiders. The province of the Yellow Shroomlings invaded the land of the Great Hounds. IB Dick defeated the distinguished family of Nevada in a skirmish. Good shit. And the Spoken Grouse Guardians attempted to invade the lands of the Dawning Tribe of Halbert and were unsuccessful. Your treasury has increased by 2,680 gold and your bank has increased by 1 gold in interest. Read through a simple report, move on. Let's explore the realm, shall we? We shall go to the eastern grasslands first, and of course go to the scorpion fighting pit. Note how I'm doing this before I do literally anything else, because I don't have a gambling problem, chat. You have a gambling problem, as is shown by the investments. Good job. Let's bet on some more scorpion fights. Also, chat, do you guys think that do you guys find these scorpion fights fun, or should I just speed through this? Because it is actually making me money. This is totally up to you guys. Should I take my time here and like fuck around in this, or should I speed through this bit? Because I'm having fun in here. Also, my coffee's good. Money is fun? All right. Wait, we will take our time gambling then, I think. You like the battles? Okay. You pay the entry fee of 25 gold coins. I'm immediately leaning on the large eastern scorpion. I mean, why would we bet on the small scorpion when we could bet on the large scorpion, chat? What do you guys think? 1 or 2? I'm leaning large. I definitely want to go large so that we can bet large and win large. You know what I'm saying? Go large? What do you think? I mean, if it's overwhelmingly small on the 1, I'll go for number 2. Or I'll go for number 1, but I'm definitely leaning number 2 here. I'm seeing chat saying 2. Let's go for the large scorpion. Max bet's 192. Come on, Scorpion Pit. You can do better than that. We bet 192 gold on the large eastern scorpion, and you stand to win 384 gold in the fight. The small scorpion hits me for 8 damage. What? And we lose the money. Oh, well, that's awkward. Let's bet on another fight. Red dryland scorpion or a half-dead ferret scorpion? What do you think, chat? Yes, just the most salt. Very salty. Totally salty. Yes, you can hear it in my voice that I am raging like a big baby. Yeah, I'm leaning on the red dryland scorpion. I think they're small, but we'll go for it. Lull yourself, Skywise. Lull yourself. Lull yourself to sleep, more like. How much money do you want to bet? Well, it's not letting me bet the proper number of 420, so instead I'll just bet 409 because that's all I can bet. But in my heart, I'm betting 420. You place your bet of 409. You stand to win 818 gold. The half-dead Farad Scorpion has 8 HP, and the red Drylands, man, we bet right this time. The red Dryland Scorpion leaps forth and hits the half-dead Farad Scorpion for 3 damage. It hits us for 3, but that's fine. And we hit it for 8. Boom! Easy money, easy gains, big money. Rip the Scorpion Pit. We now have 2,876 gold, and the pit doesn't have enough money to bet. I kind of want to attack them, but it's my favorite place, so no. We shall explore here once. We find nothing, so instead we will back out. Let's go to the northern lands and explore. You notice a strange white milestone on this side of the road. Written in is an ancient language. After looking at it, you feel a little bit more determined to carry on. All right, well, we get an extra exploration point. We found Fort Northwatch of the bandits, and we explore again. You find a wandering group of 30 desperate-looking peasants and farmers. One of them steps forward and says, "Men will join you for no less than 1 gold each." Sure. That's actually a good price for peasants, so they can join our militia. I do have my own arena, but in my case, it's ruins, so I have to rebuild it. I can visit mine, but it's ruins, which is not ideal for betting on, because in my kingdom, the arena burned down, and yeah. I don't know how you ended up here, Skywise, but welcome to the stream. Thanks for the follow, by the way. Yeah, this game's kind of neat. It's very cheap. It's like $7, so it's on Steam and itch.io. We normally stream a whole lot of Dwarf Fortress, so this is very much up my alley. Weird shit. So if you like weird stuff, you found the right channel. We like traditional roguelike games that don't have graphics and other weird stuff. That's us. And tomorrow we're going to have Tarn Adams of Dwarf Fortress fame on the stream. I'd actually really like to have the dev of this game on my stream. I think that would be a lot of fun. Talk to the dev. But, you know, maybe one day. Maybe one day. But the peasants take the gold and proceed to join your ranks. All right. Well, we've still got a lot of space to explore up in the north, so we're going to explore once more. We found one of the bandit holds here, Fort Northwatch. Northwatch, not Northwich. The cold northern lands lead you astray, and we find nothing. All right. Well, let's visit Fort Northwich. Fort Northwich is a bandit complex ruled by Palin the Traitor. The fort is well defended and occupied by ruffians and bandits and men of little honor. You are permitted entry to the fort. Hire a local bandit, learn of the fort's history, watch a bandit brawl, try to buy the fort. Let's try to buy the fort. 120,000 gold? Holy fuck. You ask around about buying the fortress. Some men laugh, and a guard relays a message to Palin, who sends back a letter. For the ruler of yesterday's lunch, I ask a fee of 120,000 gold for the fort. Yeah, fuck that shit. Let's speak to the leader of the fort. The leader of the Fort Northwich refuses to meet with you. However, one of the guards informs you you're welcome to stay longer if you wish. Well, I guess we'll leave the fort. Actually, hold on. How many... Who's running them? I'm not allowed to enter the black market. It's ruined by Palin the Traitor. Obviously, Sir Weens McHawkpocket Stew the Thirst. is not allowed in here. Mygart the Unloyal rules you. All right. Let's go to diplomacy. That's a lot of that's a big bribe to make them disband. About the bandit horde. The bandit horde originated as a small group of bandits. As time went on, this group proved to be the most ruthless, and there were none among them more ruthless than Fëanor. Fëanor and his gang have destroyed and enslaved and united their way to having the biggest bandit gang in the realm. Soon, they became a very big problem for civilization. They don't like me. Well, let's check out the bandit groups. The Spoken Grouse Guardians. Let's view their stats. The All-Seeing Bishador. FG Squared raided me, so maybe you got raided into a raid. But hi, what's up? I'm not sure who Major Grudge is. They have 173 bandits and 14 warlords with a total of 187 men. Total lands 3. Let's view leaders information, I guess. Probably won't rob poor factions, so they won't really... They're merry men, so they won't go after us. We defeated the Mountain Raiders. Let's check the Midland Killers. View their stats. I'm basically scouting to see who we can go after. That's Tayek the Greedy. The Spoken Grouse Guardians. View their leaders' information. We already looked at them. The Marvelous Boltman. I think we're probably going to go after the Marvelous Boltman next. Yeah. Because they only have 90 men. And their leader is Harold Wolfenstein. So I think that we're going to go after these guys next year. Because, yeah, they only have 90 men. I like all of the names. The names are all pretty good. Especially King Fuck of IB Dick. And if you don't believe me, we'll go to the independent territories and go to IB Dick. It's literally his name. King Fuck of the elite rare were-leopards. Like, it's literally their name. Let's go to diplomacy. IB Dick is made up of 2,539 troops, known for their speed and their sharp claws. They take the form of humans when not in direct moonlight. Let's... Man, were-leopards are strong. Trade and diplomacy. Let's hire troops. Hire were-leopard champions. Let's hire just the normal ones. You have 9 in your army. Let's hire 10. Let's hire 10 more. Let's hire 5 more. That's a good boost to our army. And let's send them a gift of gold. A small gift. Plus 3 faction relation. But you name yourself Dream Lord Cthulhu, and you're getting a bunch of requests to join your army because they were ordered to do so in their dreams. Definitely has nothing to do with the Dark Lord Cthulhu. Bobtron, welcome to the kingdom of yesterday's lunch. I am very pleased with you bringing the raiding party of 10 loyal subjects. I hope that you had a good stream. Cheers, man. Very much for the raid. Welcome, raiders. What were you playing? Guys, if you don't know Bobtron, Bobtron's been hanging around the stream for a while and is a good member of the community. If I could get a shout, if there's any mods even paying any remote attention to this stream, could I get a shout out for Bob? Bob's a good people. I don't normally see you here this early. Hope that you had a good stream today. We are currently speaking with Great Lord King fuck of the independent faction of IB Dick of the elite were leopards. All right, let's back out. Public opinion doesn't really like me so much because I've been kind of, you know, bit of an ass, I guess. And thank you very much, everybody, for lurking, by the way. And cheers, everybody who has those beer emotes or anybody who's just hanging out and supporting the stream. Anybody with all the hats next to your name. And, of course, to everybody on Patreon who voted on this Patreon game. Because I let you guys pick one game via Patreon every month. And, yeah, at the beginning of every month, we do a little vote. So it's $1 a month to take part in the vote. Oh, how are you enjoying Nier? Streamed a bit early because you have some stuff to take care of. Gotcha. Well, I hope that you have a good day adulting if you're just going to vanish. But if you stick around, this game's really cool. It's actually really neat. I've been enjoying this way more than I thought I would. The first time I played it, I think I was just too tired, but because I did it as a late night stream. But this game's been a lot of fun so far. But sup, Raiders? How we all doing? Hope we're good. I think let's visit the Royal Bank. We are going to deposit 233 gold into the Royal Bank. So we now have 4,319 gold in the Royal Bank. And we're going to exit. Yeah, do what you gotta do, man. Thank you very much for swinging by. Also, chat, the bot just put a little thingy into the chat about Halcyon After Hours. The next one will be on February the 19th at 8 p.m. GMT and 12 p.m. Pacific over on Jess's channel. And if you're curious about what the After Hours are like, we have some highlight reels over on the YouTube channel. We're going to start trying to make a little bit more of an event out of the After Hours because people seem to really like kind of the group, us playing together stuffs. So it's over there if you want to check that out. And yeah. Cheers, everybody coming over from Bob's stream. And yeah. What do we want to do now? I don't believe we've been to the throne room, so let's do that. There are 5 people waiting to see us. Send in the next visitor. A shady man arrives and invites you to play a coin flip game. Well, obviously, we're going to call tails. Plus 10 gold. Cool. Call tails again. Plus 10 gold. Cool. Minus 10 gold. Minus 10 gold. Oh no, we lost the money we just gained. Minus 10 gold again. Force him to give you all of the gold. The shady man groans. In a way, almost like a growl. The shady man says, you're going to have to arrest me for it, because I won't give it up. We'll arrest him. Plus 1 prisoner. The shady man shouts, oh no, as he is taken away. Minus 2 public opinion, plus 170 gold. Sent in the next visitor. You are visited by a drunk man who points at you repeatedly and says, you're a good guy. Chat, what do we say to the drunk man? I kind of wish I could have a drink or offer him another drink. Thank you. The drunk man smiles and nods and stumbles away. Send in the next visitor. A drunk man enters the court and appears to be hiccuping uncontrollably. I have a solution for the hiccups. Off with your head. Have the man sit down and wait for out the hiccups with a glass of water. Have the drunk man removed from the court. I'm going to have him sit down with a glass of water. The drunk man sits and waits for the hiccups to go away. Send in the next visitor. You are visited by a befouled bard who claims one of your soldiers stole a gold coin from him while he was sleeping. Pay the bard a single gold coin, plus 1 public opinion. I mean, we needed that back from the money that we stole from the guy who was trying to gamble with us. Send in the next visitor. You are visited by a small goblin. He says nothing in words, but hands you a gold coin. But he says nothing but the words gold coin. Give him a gold coin. -1 gold coin. He runs away. There are no visitors. We leave the throne room. We have 458 gold. I'm starting to think that our goal should be to rebuild the arena. Let's visit the ruins of the arena. 50,000 gold. Because, you know, we got our throne because the arena was destroyed, right? Visit other buildings. Prison, we don't have a library, we don't have anything. Let's see if there's anything that's relatively affordable. You know, if we get 5,000 gold, we'll have enough income. We'll get 10% income from the harvest. I think we should go for that. We should also go for dirt roads. $1,500 for tribute stands. That's also reasonable. You know, let's go to the Royal Bank and inquire about a loan. Let's not do that. But let's take out 1,500. Let's go to Kingdom Upgrades and go to Productivity Buildings. It's 8K for dirt roads. And let's grab tribute collection stands. Plus 10% bonus for tributes, mines, villages, and other locations paying tribute. Because that's going to give me more than just having the money in the bank. Exit this. And we have 290 men. Let's go to recruit. Can I upgrade anything? Large nobility post, plus 1 in 10 chance of recruiting a knight each turn. Sure. And let's see how many we can hire. 5 gold to hire peasants from the local militia. Let's do that. You don't have enough gold to hire that. I'm good at math. How much did they cost? 5 gold? Let's hire 20. And let's do another 5. And let's do another 5. There we go. We have 320 men in the army. And I think we should end the year. Who was I going to attack? Chat, who was I going to attack? I was going to attack the Midland Killers, right? We could also try to raid the distinguished family of Nevada, who my allies hate. The silent community are made up of metal golems underground. So we were going to attack the Midland Killers. That's who I said? Boltman? You want me to attack the Boltman? Not the Midlands? Screw the Nevada? Let's go for the Nevada. Let's attack the distinguished family of Nevada. General Imon says, I suppose this was always coming. Let us take them down. Shall we attack? I need more information. Old Kroll says, they have a fair bit of territory behind them. 5 lands that we need to capture before their capital. Let's see if they have a decent chunk of gold in their vaults, so a raid is probably worth consideration. Raid their lands, plunder their goods, but with some risk. A quick battle for the least chance of casualties. Let's raid them. Send all the troops. I said Boltman was who I was going to attack? Okay, we'll attack them tomorrow. Let's send all my troops. General Imon says a raid will cut down their numbers and gain us some gold, but we'll put it to better use than they've done. Your men arrive at the distinguished family of Nevada's territory and prepare for battle. That will soon take place, as you spot some strange buildings that adorn their territory. Their forces emerge, and the battle begins. Uh-oh. The raid was a failure. I think that they have necromancers, chat. Aimun says, my lord, we are under attack from Iraq. Do what you want. Do you want to see the battle? Yes, I want to see the battle. Your loss is 0. Iraq loss is 0. Our defenders were crushed, and our defenders were crushed, and our lands were captured. Well, I did send all of my army to attack them. You receive a report of the goings-on of last year. Read through the simple report. Your peasants earn 11 gold from this year's harvest. Oh, that's lovely. And you earn 1 gold in interest from your stored gold. You were pillaged, and for 124 gold, you enlist 12 peasants from your 3 lands, and Bothmore the Goblin Slaver has disappeared and has been replaced by a man called Thumb. Yesterday's lunch attempted to range the lands of the distinguished family of Nevada, but were unsuccessful, and Iraq invaded your lands. I guess we need to go after Iraq. So chat, we have to go after Iraq. You guys get to keep track of this. This is an interesting game to keep track. It's also very cheap. It's $7 or $8.99 if you're in Canada. So it's a very cheap game on Steam and itch.io, and it's kind of like a very light 4X / Kingdom Manager with a shit ton of stuff going on behind the hood. There's this game likes to boast 94 billion, or is it million? I think it's billion. Anyway, big number of possible races. Has a place called Iraq in it, really? I wonder how random the enemy factions are in the default rules. But your treasury increased by 2,022 gold, and your bank has increased by 1 gold in interest. Here, let's do an advanced report. You pay 50 wages to the Old Krolls, 70 in wages to Aimon. Minor bandit groups pillage 445 gold from you this year. All right. Actually, let's choose report to see manually. I want a simple report. Let's do an advanced report automatically. All right, we have 12 men. Fuck. Well, before I do anything, I fuck off to explore the realm. And we go to the Eastern Grasslands. And of course we go to our favorite scorpion fighting pit. Oh wait, no, that's the wrong one. That's the trade post that we were trading with. 3. That's the button I was looking for. Iraq is in every game, you think? We don't have enough money to buy them, but I do indeed have enough money to bet on a scorpion fight. Fast Dune Lands or a Disease Ferret? I want to say the Dune Lands is way weaker. What do you guys think? Fast Dune Lands Scorpion or the Diseased Ferret Scorpion? Which one are we leaning on? What do we think? I need more coffee, so I'm going to pour coffee while you guys vote on what we bet on. Also, I shouldn't take out a loan this year or anything crazy because next year's the celebration. Come on, guys. You guys can vote a little more. I know that there's more than 2 of you listening. Also, hey, Diamond, what's up, man? Fast Dune Land Scorpion. All right. 923 gold. Let's just bet 923. Why not? Go all in. Get it over with. That's a pretty big bet. We're stand to win 1,846 gold. Fast Dune Land Scorpion dashes in and hits the diseased ferret scorpion for 5 damage. So we've got way less HP, but we're kind of at a glass cannon here, so the diseased ferret scorpion hits us for 3 damage. The diseased hits us for 2 damage. The diseased hits us for 2 damage. We hit it for 5. Dice rolls. You were working? I mean, dude, do what you got. If you can't type, don't type. But I know that there's more than 2 people listening that can type. And we're dead. We lost all of our gold in the fight. Well, we're going to bet on a scorpion. And who do we bet on? The Ancient Dryland Scorpion or a Half-Dead Oasis? I think Ancient, probably. Thank you, Lumuba, for the channel points towards the Day Off Challenge. So, 1 again, chat? What do we bet on? The Ancient Scorpion or the Half-Dead Scorpion? So the Half-Dead will have half HP. The Oasis Scorpions have quite a bit of HP, or the Ancient Dryland Scorpion. So a healthier scorpion by default, or a dryland scorpion. And thanks, Brahms. Cheers. Let's go with the Ancient Dryland Scorpion. And obviously, I'm going to bet, let's say, 600 gold. So I still have something left to bet after this. Wow, we have way more HP. The Half-Dead Oasis Scorpion leaps forth and hits the Ancient Dryland Scorpion for 1 HP. It hits us for 2, and we killed it. Cool. So we won 1,200 coins, which means I've gotten some money back. We're gonna bet on another fight, and Old Southern Scorpion or an Old Common Scorpion, chat. Who do we bet on? 1 or 2? They're both old, Southern or Common. Southern for 1 for 1. What do we think? And thanks, Charles. Cheers. The channel points towards making me take a day off go a long way. I would really like to take next Thursday off if possible. And it's the Old Southern Scorpion. All right. We're going in big. 1296. The Old Southern Scorpion. The Old Common Scorpion hits us for 1 damage, but we have twice the HP of this thing. It hits us for 1 damage. Hits us for 1 damage. And before it just, like, grinds us down to nothing. But we slowly beat it, and the Old Southern Scorpion rises victorious over the Common Scorpion. I think I'm starting to realize, chat, why people watch poker on Twitch. All right, well, we won a bunch of money in virtual gambling. Excellent. We needed that. We still don't have enough to attack them or anything. So you know what? Let's actually go back to the ruins. You approach the ruins of the Great Wall of Farad, and we see nothing. Let's do a little bit more exploring out here. You are hit by a harsh desert wind. You have to cover your face for a moment, as your body is brushed by tens of thousands of grains of sands. After a few seconds, it stops. The Farad Desert returns to a calm state. A few new dunes now lining its visage. And we discover the village of Rim and an old ruined tower. Let's go to the old ruined tower. You approach the bare ruins of an old watchtower. It doesn't seem to be as old as many other ancient buildings littering the desert. All right. You come upon a farming village named Rim. It is a small and peaceful bell tolls, and chickens roam the desert paths, weaved between the homes, while an occasional cart and goods rolls by. Rim has a population of 99 peasants. Recruit the villagers, speak to the leader. Can I tax them? They have a snail racer! I can bet more money! Well, obviously, we're going to visit the snail racer. All right, chat. You approach a group of villagers who are surrounding painted snails and cheering as they race on a track. One of them asks if you want to join. Red better than blue? Chat's going on red, I think. Red or blue, chat? Red ones go faster? I tend to agree with this. Red ones do indeed go faster. So, we go to Come on, red. No, red ones do go faster, but I think that we should bet on blue next, chat. So, red seems pretty sus. Come on, blue. Fuck! It's like watching a loading bar. I love it. Well, red is still pretty sus. Let's vote on blue again. That's what I'm talking about. Yes, snail gambling. So, Stone, are you impressed or unimpressed with my habits in this game? Chat, who do you want to bet on? I bet on blue twice. We're in the red, but you know it's small money. Obviously it's rigged. Who are we voting on? Who do you want to vote on, chat? Round of beers for gambling. Let's go. Also, is that PogChamp of the day? Chat, PogChamp check. What's the PogChamp of the day? Stick to numbers. It's easier for me to guess. It's easier for me to know who you guys are talking about. It's like slot machines? Of course it is. It's like penny slots, man. Penny slots. It's the best kind of slots. 2? Red? 2? People are saying red. People are saying 2. Ones. Well, let's go with 2 again. Oh, look at blue. Blue wins. You win 5 gold coins. Let's bet on blue again. But, worst PogChamp? I don't know about worst. I think it's fine. She's actually, like, doing the face. I think it's definitely better than yesterday's. Yesterday was the guy with the beard. I think it's better than yesterday's. I don't know who... I've known who, like, 2 of them are. Most of them I don't know, though. Chat's saying red. Bet on red? All right, let's bet on red. Go red! Come on, red! Fuck! You know, fuck it. Let's bet on blue. And then red's gonna win. It's literally just like a... Oh, fuck yeah! We came back in the last bit! Go blue! Hell yeah! Let's bet on blue again. Come on, blue. Blue is my dude. No. Yes! We win 5 more. Chat, I think we need to all throw some PJ salt on freeways for suggesting that we throw salt on the snails. So can I get a round of PJ salt on freeways here? Blue be winning? Yeah, no, blue's doing good. I like blue. Come on, blue. Nope, nope. Nope, nope, what the fuck was that, blue? All right, blue. You get one more bet from me. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. See? See? Blue still got it. Blue was just keeping us at bay for a bit. Yeah, I like blue. Come on, blue. Look at, see, blue knows what's up. Blue knows what's up. It's just printing me money at this point. Come on, blue. Do you think anybody judges the king for just like going down south and betting money on snails and scorpions? Hey, you know, at least we're not, you know, betting money on slave fights. So we are much better than we could be. All right. I've lost how much money we've, you know, I want to know what marathon mode is. Marathon mode is active. Instead of a single lap, they will race 9 laps. Can I race per? All right, chat. I like this. This is good. This is good. So, you know, for marathon mode, I'm going to do a proper in-chat poll. Of course, you guys can rig it with money if you really want. And you know what? I'll let you guys rig it with 100 channel points per vote. Red versus blue. Red, blue. You guys have 1 minute to vote on who we go with. Does this mean more money? I don't know. I don't think so. I think the race just takes longer. Man, you guys are all voting blue. A lot of blue fans here, I think. But someone's just like pushing up the votes for red. Someone's pushing the votes for red real hard. Man, this is almost as neck and neck as the snail votes. Damn. Allowing you guys to vote with channel points is really pushing it. Jesus, someone's going heavy on blue. Well, I think you're against most of the chat though, Freeways. You give up? I mean, do what you gotta do, but don't waste all of your channel points. I think blue's winning. Someone's going hard on blue. Von Rollen in the back. All right. Well, I think that we are. I think that we are going with blue. Cheers to Diamond Destruct for throwing a lot of points on blue, and here we go with blue. Lap 1. Ooh, red's already in the lead, man. Blue's kind of lagging behind. You know, blue's saving and for the final sprint, I think. Red's almost lapping blue. But, you know, blue can still catch up. I've got faith. I've got faith. Come on. Red's holding that pretty steady lead. Blue's falling behind, man. But we're in the final lap. It's almost at the final lap. Red's in the lead. Come on, blue. Save it for the final sprint. You can... All right. You know, I've still got my faith on blue. So, should it show up somewhere? It should show up at the top of this, at the top of the screen. Okay. Let's bet 5 gold on blue. Again. Come on. Come on, blue. Come on, blue. You got... Really? I mean... I went with the one that you guys voted on. But blue won the votes. So this is on you. Blue is, you know, our sponsored snail here, but it's certainly losing in the long haul. Come on. All right. This is for all of you nerds who voted on red. This seems pretty sus, chat. Red? Red? The hell, red? I think Blue's finally like taken enough naps during when we bet on it, and maybe they're swapping the snails. What the hell is happening here? Well, I think that shit's rigged. Can I what can I do? Let's speak to the village champion. I'm gonna go home. I still wait, what? Good point. I accidentally went too far. Let's manage staff and champions. I'd like to hire a champion. Chat, who sounds cool? What do you think? There's Azil the Barter, number 1. Sethos the Hores, number 2. Marnum the Constantin, number 3, which I can't say properly. Astorian the Beholder. Vrager the Coast Champion. Kolak, Nalfurshan. Atif the Deep Explorer. Rast the Obstruction. Aloth the Azaxon. I think somebody with a high strength. The Thoromir, the Ravenous Flame, seems good. The Pig Rider? Old Benor, the Pig Rider? Really? I mean, he's cheap. I'm kind of leaning 13 with Charles. So I'm going to get that guy. You pay the gold for Thurmur, the Ravenous Flame, and is hired and joins your court. The first champion of yesterday's lunch. I think we should also hire a spy master. 3 potential spy masters are sent to your court. You may speak to each of them to learn their skills. Burgold, the Psychophiant, is the first. My name is Burgold. I am highly regarded by the kings and queens of the realm for my work. If you don't hire me, some other wiser person will. I beg for pay of 193 gold per year. All right, okay. Let's see the second one. Greetings. My name is Gulzek, the Hired Sword. I once discovered that the king's son had been replaced by an evil wizard. It made for quite some awkward feasts. I just desperately need the job. I blew my money in the fight pits, and I expect pay of 159 gold per year. What do you guys think of this guy, Gulzak, the Hired Sword? A kindred spirit? You like this guy? I mean, he's honest. And also, we have a lot in common in that we both like to waste our money in the fight pits. So, fight pit noob. Well, snails and scorpions are what we like to bet on. Diamond. Let's see who the third one is. So remember, that's number 2, Gulzak, the Hired Sword. And he's actually got higher skill than the first guy. Greetings. My name is Owen Oredsgin. I am adept in the art of spying. I've been waiting for this moment my whole life. I ask for payment of 144 gold per year. So he's shit, is what you're saying. Well, I think that Gulzuk, the Hired Sword, is probably our best one. What's up, Impalification? We do not generally impalificate most of our subjects, but we have been known to impalificate most of our soldiers. So your name is welcome today. What's up, dude? How's things? Yeah, I think we're going to hire the Hired Sword. So we now have a spy master. Now that we have a spy master, we should visit the throne room. And of course, before we see our 6 people waiting for us, we should call a meeting of yesterday's lunch. Of the council. Of yesterday's lunch. You call a meeting of the council of yesterday's lunch and take your place at the seat at the head of the table. The old diplomat, the old crow, stumbles into the courtroom and sits. Your spy master, Gulzek, the hired sword, arrives, and your high general, Aimon, arrives and fumbles into his seat. Let's ask something else. What do we know of the black market? Are there any points of interest in the realm? The north is filled with places. I used to love going to the brawl pit when I was young, says Aimon. The spymaster Gulzek says, I have learned of many places hidden within these places. So he says nothing of value. Okay. The old crow says, if you haven't made it yet to the artifact market, it is a sight to behold. A lot of power there. A gambler for a gambler. Yes. What do we know of the black market? Who runs it? Should I attack it? They are weaker. Crush them, says Aimon. I feel like Aimon's a problem because they have 1,700 soldiers and wizards. It's hard to say, my lord, says the spy master. Attacking them might be worth it if you can overpower them. The market is a decent source of income. I have 12 men. So I'm going to go out on a limb here and say we'll probably lose. Let's hire some units. Let's hire some soldiers. So we now have 24 men. And then and then 40 more peasants. All right. Well, at least now we have 104 men. Interesting. Let's go to the throne room, I guess. Can you hire assassins? I don't know what the spy master does. I only just got a spy master for the first time. You enter the throne room and take the place on the throne of yesterday's lunch. There are currently 6 people waiting to see you. Your guards bring forward a man who is accused of breaking into houses. Ask him to explain himself. Fëanor told me your lands are weak, and he was right. Execute this man. The man is cut down without a thought. Fëanor is the leader of the what's the world? The bandit horde. Smells kind of nice. That's disgusting. Ugh. If you think chlorine smells nice, that's not okay. That's awful. Send in the next visitor. You are visited by a funny-looking laborer who claims one of your soldiers threatened to burn his village down. He wants you to pay him 5 gold coins. Well, people hate me enough, so I'll give him the 5 coins. But it didn't do anything of value. You were visited by an armed bandit who says he will fight for you for a fee of 8 gold. Sure. That's a good price for an armed bandit. You are visited by a man who says you are needed in a great debate. There are 3 of them. Each with a face they think is the most ugly. What is the ugliest face in the land? Settle it. All right, chat, this is up to you. Okay? I completely disagree and think that sulfur smells disgusting. Sulfur smells like toxins and rotten eggs. That is awful. And chlorine smells like chemicals that will poison and kill you. So you have a very strange thought. So we should look at the first face. All right, chat, take a good long look. The man steps forward with a face that looks like a rotten bull. Warts everywhere and a strange set of teeth. Truly a horrific sight. Look at the second face. A very strange face. Large like a spud, with a monobrow stretching far across his face. A huge set of teeth and one missing, with several moles on his face. And look at the third face. This face is grotesque, with lumps all over it. Warts dotted around. One eye can be seen, but where the left eye should be only a strange lump can be seen. All right, chat. What's the ugliest face? Me too, key tracks. 3? Bastet says 3. What do you think, chat? I'm actually going to let you guys vote. Oh, never mind. Twitch is not letting me run a poll because Twitch is bugged. So, look at 1 again. It looks like a rotten bull. Warts everywhere. Strange set of teeth. They are all terrible. I agree with this. You feel like 3? I'm also leaning 3. This face is grotesque, with lumps all over it. I mean, those things to me smell like death and are literally known to kill you slowly. So, I mean, there are certainly things where I'm just like, yeah, I like the scent of this killing me. But those are all natural scents, or things like the smell of a campfire. But like, chemicals? The fuck's wrong with you? Like, genuine question. The fuck is wrong with you? But yeah, this is the ugliest face. Well, that settles it then. Thank you for your help. All right, we have 2 people waiting for us. Your head diplomat, the old Kroll, approaches you and requests his employment with you ends, as he does not believe that you are fit to be king. Wow. I mean, chat wants me to execute him. If I put him in the dungeons, then I have to pay for him to stay in the dungeons. All right. The old crow looks shocked as a guard quickly executes him. You no longer have a diplomat. Yeah, clearly. Habitual. Clearly. We didn't fall for his ploy and attack the public market. I mean, our public opinion has dropped quite considerably. I think that... We can hire a new one next year with our income. But, who was I going to attack? Oh, I can't because I don't have a diplomat. Who was I going to attack, chat? Can you remember? It was the Bolt people, right? The 3 potential head diplomats are sent to your court. You may speak to each of them to learn of their skills and talents. Bran the Hollow. Ugly motherfucker you be, although he's got one blind eye, which is kind of cool. I am known as a head diplomat across the courts of the realm. If you don't hire me, someone wiser will. I request you pay 151 gold per year. All right, we can afford that. He's level 115. Narod the Fool. Hello, I am named Narod the Fool. I am almost an expert in the art of diplomacy. I have been offered positions in many other courts. I expect 177 gold per year. Well, this feels somewhat like Crusader Kings. It is somewhat like Crusader Kings, but like minus the maniacal crazy UI and developed by one person and has no DLC. So, you know, there's that. It's a small developer and they, you know, ask a lot less of a pretty fucking cool game while doing similar things. You can mod the game to play as whoever the fuck you want, and you can have armies of demons if you really want. You could also have incredibly diverse armies from various different factions. Yeah, number one at the moment is Hollow, indeed. Vortang the Headstrong. I am highly regarded by kings and queens of the realm for my work. If you don't hire me, someone else will. I require payment of 166 gold per year. All right. What do we think, chat? The Headstrong, Bran the Hollow, or the Fool? Definitely not the Fool. Fuck the Fool. I'm kind of leaning Headstrong boy. Well, it's not shitty. They have a lot of people to pay. And Paradox DLC does add a lot of stuff to the game. But what I will say is the most recent patch to this game added this list of features. And here's the thing I always say about Paradox games, and that's if their UI was significantly more user-friendly and visually accessible, I would be much more interested in their games, but it's just so busy and would take me so long to learn the UI as somebody who doesn't see very well. Whereas this game is just read text, yes, no. But the thing that, like, I will say is this was the most recent patch for this game, and all patches are free. And, you know, the developer of this game has 10 patrons. That was the most recent patch. This was the patch before. And this was the patch before. There's a lot of features getting added to this game, and they're very frequent, these updates. You usually buy for 50% off? Sure, but this game is cheaper than a Paradox DLC. So there's that too. But yes, no. So I mean, Paradox has lots of employees, so, you know. I've got nothing against their things. I'm just saying this game's a pretty good value proposition, if you ask me. Anyway, Vorstang the Headstrong is the one that we're going to hire, because I think that's the one that you guys are saying. Because it's kind of worth the extra gold, I think. Hire him. We now have... Did I do that? Hire him? What? Let's hire Vortanks the Headstrong. Oh, I don't have the money. Duh. All right, let's go to the bank real quick and take some money out. Because I do have money in the bank. I just need to get it out of the bank. Let's go to the Royal Bank. Withdraw. Let's say 400. And back out. Manage staff. Head diplomat. Hire number 3. There we go. We've now hired Vorstag the Headstrong. Yes, I realize this, Mr. Beckett. It took me a second. And, well, year's almost over. What if we, like, you know, jump out to the grasslands and, you know, Oh, they don't have any money. Never mind. Well, we could go all the way out to Rum Village and speak with the village champion. And we shall challenge the village champion. And who shall challenge him? The only champion that we have, Tharanor, the ravenous flame. How'd the snail race go? Red cheated. I agree. Yes, red cheated. Red's pretty sus. You lay down the challenge, and the champion of Rim, Dakar of Rim, gladly accepts the offer. Eager to prove himself, the villages gather, ready to watch the fight that will soon ensue. All right, chat, what do you think? Do we got this, or do we not got this? Our champion is going to fight the champion of this village. Rip. Well. The gates slide open, and the two fighters emerge readily from the gates, and the crowd is electric, and the chanting can be heard from miles around. The warriors in charge in and prepare for death. Dilkar of Rim is defeated after Dimkar, the ravenous flame, gets a light hit. Looks like the fight ended when Dakar of Rim kicks Thormer, the ravenous flame, over. Thormer, the ravenous flame, kicks Dimkar in the head, and Thormer of the ravenous flame gets a frenetic strike on him after kicking him in the head. The crowd chants Thormer of the ravenous flame, and he leaves victorious. We win. Are we still alive? We are indeed still alive. And our champion just won a fight after kicking the guy in the head. You know, this is why this game is cool, is because it's very... And also, you could scroll up, by the way, and scroll up and down if you really want. This is why this game is cool, is because it has a very similar combat system to Dwarf Fortress. It just doesn't have, like, all of the... And it also has, like, some really cool world gen shit in it. It just doesn't do the, like, visualization of the units on the screen, which I think is kind of cool. It leaves more to the imagination. The fight is over, and the villages mourn their dead champion. Some are crying, but they bow to your champion. The villagers bury their dead champion and give him a small headstone marked Rip Champion. The villagers bring a box containing an item of value as a prize for defeating their village champion. You take the box and open it to find a ring that makes the wearer's skin purple. Turn purple inside? What? A ring that makes the wearer's skin turn purple inside. So it's a very tight ring. It's worth 80 gold coins. Let's speak with the leader. The elder of the village of Rim approaches. His name is Attic, and he happily greets you. Let's ask about Rim. It's a small village. We do what we can to survive in these harsh lands, mostly through farming. Though the land is not fertile. Let's ask him about the Farad Desert. The Farad Desert is a place of great history. The Great Wall of Farad is among the most ancient of sites, but there are more. Most of them come through Farad for the Great Artifact Market or the Scorpion Pits. Few notice us here. Let's request trade. Request a trade caravan. Rim would be pleased to trade with you, although they have little to offer. You now have a trade route. With the coins trap, that bug was fixed a long time ago and now mostly just kills your dwarves. There's bazillions of bugs in DF and ways to train people up real good, including setting them on fire, because it burns away all of their fat, and then they become pure muscle and are very strong immediately. But, like, who cares? Let's back up. And, do I have anybody to talk to? There's currently a lone visitor waiting to see you. You are visited by an old man who says someone stole his food, and he has nothing left, and is starving. He begs for a few coins. Okay. The man shouts and lifts his arms to the air, shouts yeah in a deep voice before charging out of the court and celebrating. I don't want to know of that man here, so keep Seth's name far away from me, ideally. I don't like him, and I also don't like people promoting him, so keep that dude out of my sight, ideally, Lake Bear. If you like him, that's fine, but I don't want to know about him. And we shall end the current year. Years remaining, 18. It is the time for the royal gathering, which has come around due to the Sunday brunch celebration. However, we cannot afford it, as the event will cost the crown 4,318 gold, and we only have 328. We were going to attack the Boltman, which is 9. I can't stand his humor, Lake Bear. I think he's a racist and bigot, and would prefer that he fell off the planet, frankly. But lots of people like him, so fair enough, I guess. Live and let live. We can attack the marvelous Boltman. General Aimon says, the marvelous Boltman is a scourge and must be stopped. How shall we attack them? I need some more information. The spymaster Gulzek, the hired sword, says, they have only one territory left. If we invade now and win, we will crush them. They have scraps of gold left in their vaults, so raiding is probably not worthwhile. Let's send all of my troops. Never mind. They have a much better battle score than me. I shall retreat. Oh, wait, what? Oh, I see. We got attacked. I'm an idiot. Well, we lost a lot of dudes. Vorstang the Headstrong has quit, as I can't afford to pay him. What? But, oh. The Bandit Horde make away with all of your gold this year. Fires during the Sunday brunch was great. The Midland invaded you, and they lose 0 troops, and we lost all 39 of our troops. This game is pretty great, blindsided. Rip. Well, we have no gold, and the public hate us. Let's visit the Royal Bank. And let's inspect the bank. The Royal Bank still stands strong. It holds 205 guards and gains many clients and customers. What if I owned the bank? Let's inquire about a loan and take out a loan. Take out 5,000 gold. We now owe 6,000 to the bank. All right. We shall go and explore the realm. If you haven't guessed what I'm going to do yet, then you'll figure it out pretty quick. We're going to bet on a scorpion fight. Which scorpion do we want to bet on, chat? The small deep south scorpion or the black common scorpion? I'm leaning black common scorpion, but what do you guys think? You like my financial advice? No. What are we thinking? 1 or 2? You guys are voting on the small one? Man, I'm gonna Go with the black one, I think. And let's bet 420 on the black one. See? That small, deep south scorpion has a lot more HP. What? This is pretty sus. All right, chat. I'm going to listen to you from now on. And we died. Well, we're going to bet again. Chat, you guys can pick this time. Yeah, about that. The fast deep south scorpion. Chat's saying fast deep south. All right. You know what? Let's just go with the max bet. $1,459 is our bet. The fast deep south scorpion leaps forth and hits the black dune land scorpion for 10 damage and kills it. All right. Let's leave. Let's go explore the western lands a little bit. We find Harlow Mining Co. And we find nothing. We find a magic theater. Let's go to the Mining Co. 35,000 gold. Attack the mining company. They have 350 men. Speak to the master of the mine. Let's leave. I'm kind of thinking about buying a bunch of soldiers and then attacking the mining company. Hello, Norstat. How we doing? Watch the magic performance. 10 gold. Watch the arrowhead performance. Watch the decaying man performance. You cannot afford to buy the magic theater. Speak to the eccentric mage. Let's leave that place. Yeah, I need to finish that stuff still. Probably do that next month. Or towards the end of this month. Take over the mine. All right, let's be ballsy. Let's hire some units. Let's hire soldiers from the local militias. I mean, they have way more soldiers than I do, actually. Actually, hold on. Actually, hold on a second, chat. I need to use the restroom, and I should probably eat something, because I'm kind of hungry. So I'm going to take a break. Could I get a round of beers and sound commands, if you happen to have them? It's a good time to entertain the chat. I will be back. I'm going to go grab myself some lunch, all right? Thank you very much for hanging out and checking out this game. If you want to support these shenanigans directly, I have a Patreon, because this is the Patreon game for the month. If you would like to vote on next month's game,
you fucking donkey!
I have a round of a round of polls once a month where you guys can vote on a game for the next month, and I'm not thinking straight. I should probably go eat food. I'll be back in a minute.
Flobberdobberdoggadoggies?
It's a Unix system. I know this.
No! No!
Let's take a lovely fruit, the tomato, remove everything that's good from it, the seeds, the vitamins, the nutrients, everything that's good about it, and just jam it full of shit garbage shit sugar, and put it in a shit bottle that sounds like shit when you put it on your shit. It's shit!
Stop eating ketchup. All right, I'm back. And I've learned why my brain wasn't working properly. I'm a little low, but because of that, I'm fucking cold. So we are now wearing a kingly morning robe because, you know, we're a king, damn it. I was standing earlier, so the camera needed to be tilted up a little bit. I have a sandwich, so I'm gonna eat this sandwich, and then we will continue being a king. So let's sandwich for a little bit, shall we? What do you think of this game, by the way? I'm very curious. Let's have a little back and forth. How's this as a game for streaming? Because this is one of those games where it's like, I'm literally just reading shit. How is it? I have an egg salad sandwich. We like it? I don't know if they're kingly, but we are the kingdom of yesterday's lunch. And this is today's lunch? I don't know if that's sacrilegious or something. I'm jealous of your strawberries. Strawberries are actually pretty low on carbs because I got so many seeds. You know who I'd love to see play this, Norstat? Northern Quarter. All right, so I'm thinking we hire a bunch of soldiers. And then attack a bunch of people. For the world famous kid's voice. I mean, I don't know about that. Watching me eat a sandwich. I mean, my whole stream is visual ASMR. And the reason it's visual ASMR is because people tell me that Dwarf Fortress makes their eyes bleed. So thus, because my visceral reaction to ASMR is usually fight or flight, and I need to like run and hide when I see stuff, or when I hear people doing ASMR, I figured that visual ASMR should do the same thing. So if Dwarf Fortress makes your eyes bleed, then clearly it's visual ASMR, right? If I'm mistaken, please inform me otherwise. But in regards to Seth, I don't hate him enough to ban his name, like Alinity, but he's one of those, like, his Dwarf Fortress review is banned from the subreddit because it breaks the subreddit's rules for language, shitty memes. It breaks the subreddit's rules for the way he talks. So that's kind of why I don't like the guy. Also, every time he reviews a game, he makes the game basically unstreamable. But I stream it anyways to get the traffic, and then also talk shit to everybody who really likes him. So it's kind of a weird relationship I have with the guy, I guess. It's all good. It's just if someone comes into my chat and talks the way he talks about people, and talks the way he talks about people with handicaps, and talks the way he talks about people with disabilities, they'd get banned here. So that's kind of why I don't like him. Is because I have a set expectation of how you guys respect each other, and he doesn't respect anybody like that. So if he was a more respectful human being, I'd like him, which is why I like Mandalore, who's kind of a similar-ish character, but much more respectable. That being said, in regards to ASMR, a lot of people use my stream to sleep, so it's not actually incorrect. All right. Cheers to my royal subjects. Let's get back to our failing kingdom. You watch Angry Joe more for game reviews? I think Angry Joe's an excellent reviewer. I just think his style is a little obnoxious. But that's got like that's just a, you know, his style of reviewing is, or rather his style of reviewing is just kind of a hit or miss for me, but like the actual videos themselves, the content of them, I find them kind of hit or miss, but if you enjoy his humor, he's great. I've got nothing against Angry Joe. Our kingdom is great. I mean, we're not as hated as America, but we're getting there. All right, let's go recruit some troops. Hire units. Let's hire 20. Man. 20. I'm spending... I took out a big loan, and I'm spending all of it on soldiers. Hire bandits from your prison. Sure, we'll do that too. There are 67 of them. Stone, how many bandits am I going to hire? They cost 10 gold per, and they're very cheap. Let's hire 50 maybe? 67. You know what? I could probably hire the rest of the bandits. Yeah, sure, why not? All right. We have 246 men. It's 5 gold each for peasants. Let's do 10. Oh. 5. Math. All right, so we now have 251 soldiers. Let's go to explore the realm. We're going to go to the Western Lands. We're going to the Minefort Mining Co., and we're going to attack the mining company. Send all of my troops. We will cut... Skirmishing will cut their numbers down without much risk. Well... Ooh. Ooh. Well, that went well. I think we need to, You're firing your general. I do not advise this, my lord. You'd better get someone in after me, or you'll be in hot water. I don't think I can actually afford anybody right now, but what I can do is I can go to the bank, which is number 9, and withdraw 500. It's 20. Let's just take out all of it. And we're going to hire a head diplomat, a spy master, and a high general, because I killed my diplomat, my spy master quit, and I just fired my generals. So exactly. I'd still have Scorpion betting money. Exactly. There are 3 potential. Gargnunk, the Mountain Watcher, the Battle Bard, and the Axeman. All right, chat. So this is up to you on who we hire. Gargnunk, the Mountain Watcher, says, hello. I am a highly respected kin for my military mind. I promise to serve you. I require pay of 143 gold per year. He's ugly as shit, but he likes mountains. And, you know, we like mountains because we like dwarves. So, let's exit. He's got, okay. He's not too super expensive. And then Rycroft, the Battle Bard, says, greetings, my lord. I am a good general. I will brighten your court to have one such as me in your presence. I require payment of 151 gold per year. He's kind of not so great. And the last one is, hello, my name is Sigvord the Axeman. My father was one of the greater generals of my realm. It would be my honor to fight for you. I expect payment of 116 gold per year. He's kind of shit. I guess we go with probably Garganak, the Mountain Watcher. What do you guys think, chat? The Battle Bard, Garganak, or Sigvord the Axeman? I mean, Sigvord the Axeman probably has heart, but like I think he also needs more time as an Axeman first. At least one person says Battle Bard. Music is indeed important in battle. I mean, Rycroft might also annoy them out. Oh, he costs more too. I don't know, man. 1? Yeah, I think we'll go with number 1. All right, so we now have Garglanak, the Mountain Watcher. Let's hire a court jester. Let's why not? You know, while we're in debt, we might as well, like, spend loudly and see what the jester does. 3 potential court jesters are sent to your court. You may speak to each of them to learn their skills and talents. Moramilf, Red the Toothsman, is, I can fart in 3 colors, and I specialize in riddles. It would be a dream come true to serve you, my lord. I expect 52 gold per year. Okay. Right, chat? Well, keep that in mind. Old Eldhelm, the Unwashed. I am a good fool. I specialize in all kinds of jokes. It would brighten your day to have one such as me in your presence. I require 75 gold per year. All right. Okay. Riddles all jokes. And then Wellgun the Shattered Shield. Greetings, my lord. I'll... Can't do that voice anymore. I like nothing more than laughter and flatulence. I specialize in non-orc jokes. Let me muse you. I demand 42 gold per year. Nice and cheap. Non-orc jokes. Very cheap, not great. I also would not like to see colored farts, chat. So I think the fartsman is out of here. What do you guys think? 2 or 3?
Nuclear vessels.
Is that farts? Is that what you're saying there? Two, because all is lost anyway? All right. You make a valid point. All right. I guess we need to hire a head diplomat. 3 potential head diplomats. Elhun the Noble, Leofa the Royal, or Gwen the Noble. Elofa the Noble. I have read almost every famous diplomatic paper ever written. I was born ready to do this. I expect 200 gold per year. This person is a member of nobility. Okay. Level 156. Pretty good. Pretty good. Leofa the Royal. Hello, I'm Leofa the Royal. I have read almost every famous diplomatic paper ever written. It would be a great honor to serve you. I expect 462 gold per year. This person is of royal blood. And then 3, Gwyn Noble. I have a feeling if we hire that person, I won't be able to afford them by next year, but then again, I feel that way about most of these. I am the master of the realm of diplomacy. I would love to serve you. I ask for a pay of 213 gold per year. Well, last one is the best. Gwyn the Noble. I'm not hiring the Royal. I'll tell you that right now. What do you guys think, Chad? I think we should probably go for Gwyn the Noble. That's my input. Number 3. Just because they have the highest skill level. So, I'm going to go with Gwyn. E3, same thing. And that Spy Master was not useful at all, so I'm not going to hire another Spy Master. It's time for us to go to diplomacy. Let's go to the 9, the adventure groups. KKCW's band. Dread's Adventuring Club. Let's check out Dread's Adventuring Club. Drad the Shiny. They have 5 total members. Their goal is theft. Interesting. Let's go with Burning Mercenaries Company. Nice. They've got a bit of gold. Very small. You try to get them in to meet, but you have no luck. Kind of wish I could attack those guys. All right, let's go to the independent territories. Let's see if we can speak with the silent community. Your head diplomat, Gwen the Noble, tells the diplomatic action that the silent community is not possible due to their lack of civility and their savage nature. All right. Let's speak with, I'd be Dick. And, trade and diplomacy. Let's request financial aid. They send 100 gold coins, and they like us less. Let's request military aid. They send 3 elite were-leopards. Let's back up. Let's go to the province of Shroomlings. Go to trade and diplomacy. Request financial aid. They send 100 gold coins. And let's request military aid. They send us some Shroomlings. Let's go to the minor goblin clans. The clan of Gok-Ulrot. Send them a trade agreement. Request alliance. The tribe is pleased at your offer at call for celebration. They have no money. I'm kind of thinking about just like allying with all the minor goblin clans. Let's request alliance. You need greater relation. I guess you bribe them and then they join you. Yeah, but like they're not directly gonna help. Let's see if I can hire a mercenary crew. Damn, those guys are expensive. Never mind. I got 19 men. All right, let's end the current. Actually, I've got 3 people waiting to see me in the throne room. A drunk man enters your court and appears to be hiccuping uncontrollably. Let's let the man sit down, wait for his hiccups to go away. A drunk man enters your room and, seemingly oblivious to the presence of yourself and the court, and begins to urinate on one of the walls, putting his hands on his hips for good measure. What? Your jester, without missing a beat, steps forward and says, "You're in trouble now." Your court bursts out in laughter. Let's order the pee be cleaned. Some servants get to work cleaning up the pee. Yeah, our new jester, who seems to be doing his job very well. I mean, he is in trouble. That is true. Chat, could I get some investments? Because investments are open, and obviously tickets for the ticket god and channel points for the channels. I don't know. Let's send in the next visitor. You are visited by a drunk man who says, "You're the best. Thank you." And that's everything. Let's end the current year. Launch no attacks. Gor Granak, the Mountain Watcher, says, "My lord, we are under attack from Iraq. Do you want to watch the battle?" Yeah, sure. I lost some sporlings. My lord, we are being attacked by the Midland Killers. Do you want to watch? Yes, I do. I lost some militiamens and a were-leopard. I paid a bunch of money. We were robbed. You received word that the bandits are protecting the Montfort mine. Probably because I attacked them. They defeated me in 2 skirmishes. But I gained some money, so that's good. Well, public opinion is now down to -4. So that's excellent. I think that we should go to the eastern grasslands. And we're going to go to the Scorpion Fighting Pit and bet on a Scorpion fight. What do you guys think? Ferret Scorpion or the Wounded Deep South Scorpion? The Deep South Scorpion was huge previously. I'm kind of leaning Wounded Deep South Scorpion from my knowledge from previous fights. What do you guys think? Wounded Scorp or Ferret Scorp? Yeah, I'm going to walk past that too. Diamond. I'm leaning Scorp 2 Electric Boogaloo. What do you guys think? Scorpion 1 or Scorpion 2? Also, how many... Has anybody here purchased this game since the stream started? I'm really curious how many of you guys have bought it. If you did, rather, leave a review on the game and mention beer somewhere in your review. Also, I just looked at reviews of this game, and this person left a review which is just all caps YES, and the developer responded with, thanks. Oh, that's funny. Just thanks, all caps of spaces. Also, I think the developer responds to every review. Holy shit, literally responds to every review. Literally responds to every single review. That's actually kind of rad. Holy shit. Fantastic game you should play. You could play hundreds of hours of with procedural generation. Is still getting updated. 10 out of 10. Just, damn. That's like, I don't know. I'm kind of amazed by this, actually. And what, as long as the developer doesn't turn Jonathan Blow? What's wrong with Jonathan Blow, aside from being a crazy person? I like Jonathan Blow for being a crazy person. I think I'm going to go for the Wounded Deep South Scorpion, since none of you guys really said. Yeah, let's go with that. How much do you want to bet? 652 plus. The Wounded Deep South Scorpion has 32 HP. The Ferret Scorpion has 22. Ferret hits us for 2. Hits us for 4. We hit it for 1. We hit it for 5. Okay, it hits us for 4. We hit it for 5. Hits us for 5. We hit it for 4. Okay, yeah, I think we got this, chat. Good shit. I'm very amused by Jonathan Blow's antics for being a crazy person. Also because I'm always impressed by how fucking smart he is. But yes, he can get kind of aggro sometimes. But I have a way too much respect for his insanity, I guess. Cool. The Scorpions fight. All right. Well, we made some of our money back, so that's good. I'm gonna back out of here and let's go back to this area. Well, the Mine Fort Mine is now, is the Wishing Well more gambling? I hope so. Ooh, let's go to Smallhaven. Speak to the village elder of Smallhaven. Small and peaceful village. They have a population of 317 peasants. We trade? Request a trade caravan. Plus 10 relation with Smallhaven. Cool. All right, well, we now have a... Oh, hey, chat. Should we challenge their village champion? What do you think? $882 battle score. Can I have your luck, please? Buzz? I'm going to challenge their village champion. You lay down a challenge of the village champion of Smallhaven. Afron of Smallhaven begins throwing insults at you. Nothing better to do than trouble our village. Come then, and have your champion slain before you. He shouts, and the villagers nervously gather. The gates slide open, and the fighters quickly dash towards the other, ready to spill some blood. The crowd is ecstatic, with cheers and roars of the crowd echo from miles around. Chat, what do you think? Do we have this, yes or no? In the name of yesterday's lunch and King Burrito, you mean? Easy win? Easy win, easy money. Afron of Smallhaven is defeated. Looks like we just kicked him in the head, and kicked him in the head with great force, and probably his head was cloven asunder, and sails off in an arc. The fight is over. The villagers mourn their dead. The champion Afron of Smallhaven. Some are crying, but they bow to your champion. Why have a champion? They bury his body. The village elder steps forth and says, "Good people of Smallhaven, with our departure of our old champion, we shall announce that our new champion will be Old Maddox of Smallhaven. The villagers bring you a box, the item of value to them, the prize for defeating the champion. You take the box to find it is a helmet forged from demon's bones. Inside, it's worth 666 gold coins." Nice. Can I fight their village champion again? Oh. I'll bet you... okay, well, first we have to go to the gibbering monk. You come upon a gibbering monk, set on a carpet, uttering nonsense. There is a small basket that contains various coins. Give him a coin, steal his basket, kill the gibbering monk. Let's give him a coin. Gibbering monk looks angry. Steal his coins. You take the basket. However, upon closer inspection, you see that all the coins are buttons. You return the old man, but you return to the old man, but he ignores you. All right. Let's go to the wishing well. There are some who rumor that the well has been touched by the sewage of the magic theater nearby and gained its magic. Others say it was blessed by a wise master mage. Some believe it is just a well. Let's toss a coin in the well, why not? -1 gold coin. All right, let's back up. And let's go to the eastern grasslands. Let's go to Arim village, I think. Let's speak to the village champion over here and challenge Arim village's champion. Throner the ravenous flame, you lay down a challenge, and the champion of Rim, Nax of Rim, begins throwing insults at you. Nothing better to do than to trouble our village? Come, then, and have your champion slain before you, he shouts, and the villagers nervously gather. I think if we win 2 more champion fights, we might actually have paid back our champion who cost us 1,500 gold. So, and looks like we win the fight. I kind of wish these fights took a little longer, kind of did the Dwarf Fortress thing where the text slowly pops up to make it a little bit more tense, but we win the fight. Let's see what we get. Well, they like us slightly less. They bury him, and they give us a coin. Wow. Take hostile action. Burn the village for loot, ransack the village, enslave the villagers. I mean, we took their only coin. I don't even know if I have enough soldiers to actually do that. They have 111 peasants. How many soldiers do I have? I have 23 men. Let's recruit some men. Hire units. Hire soldiers from the local guilds and forts. Let's do that. How many do you want to buy? 20. 20 soldiers. Let's just hire the other 28. Okay, we now have 91 men. don't know if I want to kill them for that. Let's go to staff and champions. Let's go to the High General. And let's auto-train the General. And then, you know what? Let's go to the throne room. And there's only one visitor here to see us. Your General Garganuk, the Mountain Watcher, approaches and requests his employment with you ends as he is tired and wishes for some rest. Refuse his offer. You later learn that Garganuk, the Mountain Watcher, fled, ignoring your refusal. What the fuck? All right, fine. I guess it's time to hire some more staff. Sir Wilhelm the Innocent. All right, chat, someone has to do that. Greetings, I am Sir Wilhelm the Innocent. I can beat a green orc blue. You'd be an act of a fool to not hire me. There you go. I beg for payment of 185 gold per year. All right. He's pretty good, actually. Rycroft. I can beat a green orc blue. If you'll hire me, if you don't hire me, I'll join your enemies. Okay. He's kind of shit. And then Gavin. I've won a fair few battles in my time. It would be a source of great pride to work for you. I ask payment of 107 gold per year. Wow. All right. I think we're hiring Sir Wilhelm, chat. What do you think? Is Truefly? What do you mean Truefly? I mean, he's threatening to join the enemies, so no. Hiring Sir Wilhelm, damn it. All right, so we've hired Sir Wilhelm. And I think it's time to end the year. Well, we can't afford the royal banquet, but the fires shall go on as normal. I'm gonna skirmish with the Midland Killers. And I'm gonna send half my troops. Sir Wilhelm, the incontinent. A skirmish is a good way to weaken the enemy, and with little risk. Well, we lost 44 troops. They lost 7. We're also being attacked. I lost 22 soldiers, and they lost none. We paid a bunch of people. We got pillaged. Fires during the Sunday brunch celebration have gone on without issue. Your tribute of 125 gold from the mystery slaver was seized by Uric the Oppressor. Come on. And the Gold Daggers mercenary group has disbanded. Midland Killers have built an outpost on in the black market, and the general bandit level has risen. And the new level is 48. The silent community invaded lands of the Spoken Grouse Guardians. Yesterday's lunch lost a skirmish against the Midland Killers, and Eric defeated you in a skirmish. We have gained some money. What is kind of required, Pilot Guy? Great start. Yeah, we're doing excellent, I would say. I'm surprised we're not dead yet. I'm not going to lie. All right. Well, obviously, we're going to go explore the realm. Let's go to the eastern grasslands. No, actually, let's go to the western lands. Yes. We find nothing. We explore and find nothing. And we found a magical fruit farm. You come across a bizarre sight. A strange-looking building surrounded by a farm full of bright purple crops. The owner of the farm comes out to greet you and welcomes you to his magical fruit farm. That's an expensive farm. Time to become an evil overlord? I mean, people are slowly starting to like us less, right? Hmm. It's too late for that. We're not evil. What are you talking about? The problem is like, I would actually like to kind of recover this a little bit, but I don't know how to do that. But I guess we have to go bet on a scorpion fight. I still just want to buy the scorpion pit. Does a lavender farm beat your enemy with the great smell? I don't think that's how that works, but... Yeah, being evil's expensive. Exactly, Stone. Stone knows what's up. We're going to bet on this fight. Small Southern Scorpion or Cursed Deep South Scorpion? I think we should vote on the Cursed Deep South Scorpion, but chat, what do you guys think? Which one are we betting on? The Deep South or the Small Southern? Curious about your guys' thoughts. Curse Deep South? Yeah, I agree. Let's go with a fun bet. 666 gold in the bet. The Curse Deep South Scorpion has 29 HP. The Small Southern has 19. Well, so far it's like actually kind of an even fight. Fuck. Oh, damn. Oh, damn. That Small Scorpion is doing work. Chat. Clearly, it's cursed. I mean, I don't think I've ever actually seen a small one win a fight, so that's a first. Let's bet on a scorpion. I'm leaning Drylands. What do you guys think, chat? Which one should we go with? I've seen a lot of cursed scorpions win fights before, so it's you know. 15, 40. Oh, well, I guess we will bet the entirety of our treasury on it. The Small Eastern Scorpion has 21 HP. What the fuck? And it hits us for 3 damage. We hit it for 4. We hit it for 11. Damn. It hits us for 3. Come on. Come. Well. That's it. We have 3 people waiting to see us. You currently have no gold.
You suck.
No, you suck. Chat voted on them twice. I just went with chat's votes. Send in the next visitor. Currently have no gold. Refuse to do anything. Send in next visitor. You are visited by a drunk who points out at you repeatedly and says, "You're a good guy." Thanks. Hey, achievement. What's up? Unfortunately, this game doesn't have achievements, so definitely not for you. But hi, it's good to see you anyway. I kind of want to not well, probably time to retire. I don't know about retiring, I'll be honest. They definitely put morphine in the Scorp's water. Well, assuming they have morphine, this is a... Well, I guess it would just be like mashed poppy. Poppy water, poppy tea. You're allowed to be late. It's all right. Well, we can launch no attacks. We're being attacked by Krut. A lot of peasants died. We're being attacked. Hey, we killed one of them. Congratulations. You either ran your kingdom into the ground or got killed. What's clear is that your game is over. You can either load a new save here or quit. I think that the kingdom of yesterday's lunch is dead. Belug, could you please end the predictions if you're still here? Rest in peace to the kingdom of lunch. So what do you think, chat? Should we start a new kingdom? Also, thank you very much, K. Bailey. Are there any mods here who can do your jobs? You guys wanted to do fun prediction things, now you have to end them. I mean, what? I mean, I can't do anything with, and I definitely can't start a new king until the mods do their jobs.
You fucking donkey!
Mods be sleeping. Mobs be napping, that's for sure. Axon, mods do indeed be napping. Because I literally can't do it. Bad the mods. Behead the moderators.